Hello, one. Hello, all. How are we doing today? Welcome once again to Blaine's Escape Corner. It is a super special edition. You only get 4 of these a year, only 4 opportunities. Welcome, Serranos. How are you doing?
Hello!
Hi-ho!
I'm just opening my windows up.
All right, you open your windows up. I'll pour the sake and we'll meet in the middle. All right. All right, kampai, everybody. Ooh, Veritax and Pop. What do we got in the chat here? Family sues McDonald's over hot chicken nuggies. 200-degree nugget. How did it not melt through the box? I'm assuming Fahrenheit. Boiling point of water is around 215. Anything to sue a corporation. For perspective, I think food regs call for chicken to be cooked around 160, 160F. Kind of. You cook up to 160, but then you hot hold above 135. That's usually the danger zone.
Yeah, that sounds correct to me.
Start there. Veritax, blah blah blah. 3/4 of the shows you were going to drop. Perfect. Only for a year. Welcome, Zerium, over on Twitch. Welcome.
Multi-platform audience.
I know we get everybody coming in today.
Just gotta wait for our first kick chatter. Our first Gemini on Rumble.
Our Rumbler. These boxes are made out of steel beams. No, they make the boxes out of jet fuel. That's the secret.
It's funny, I was putting together my little dredge thing, and I commented. I don't know if I'll put the full thing in there, but I did have a comment where I was just pondering the fact that you're making your ship upgrades out of like basically rust and driftwood.
Dredge is the you're on a fishing boat, right?
Little fishing boat. You'll pseudo horror.
I feel like some boats I've been on, I wish they were made out of rust and driftwood. That
Yeah, basically you dredge up all of your material, so it's like stuff that's been under the water.
All right, we got the bot running. Great over here. We got Veritax on kick. Nice. The water's warm everywhere. Except for kick that never gets the kick system doesn't allow write. They allow read but not read write. So
halfway.
All we can do is hear from Veritex when he's shouting over like that. Twitch doesn't like chicken. Is it just the word your chicken, or is it I wonder if it's like
it's danger zone.
Chick got caught in there or something. Okay, I need a new list. I need a summer 2023 list. What do you already have anything you're excited for, or are you gonna be
yeah,
sort of jumping in blind?
Yeah, I have 2. The ones that I already know of is Zom 100. Seen stuff for that coming out. Definitely watching that, expecting it to be one of the better ones. I like the manga quite a bit. It's one I already read some of.
Nice.
And the other one is Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation Season 2. Very excited for that. One of my favorite shows, period.
Do we want 2 across, or should I do 1 across? Let's see what's gonna look. Does that look fine? Or if I go...
You can probably just... I was gonna say, you probably just... I don't think you need to zoom in for 1, but you can just do it like that, because we're only gonna be talking about 1 at a time anyways.
Yeah, I think this will be the easiest.
You could zoom out 1 more? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, right there. Perfect! Just the whole word your chicken, but our chicken is just fine. Oh, I see. I see. Twitch is still holding to their red ways, despite their purple logos and the fact that green is now beating them. It's our chicken now. What's the
now there's
Bugs
2.
Bunny
now
meme?
there are 2 of them, Kick and Rumble.
Right. I don't know. For me, it's still Kick is going to take over the Twitch platform, and Rumble's going to take over the YouTube audience. I get that they both allow stream, like everybody allows streaming, but that VOD hosting and the fact that like if I post like a normal video, it gets way more attraction than a stream does
on Rumble,
on YouTube and Rumble.
Yeah.
And on Rumble, it's funny because like the live, after the live ends, it gets this huge bump in like viewership. So Versus like Kick and Twitch, of course, you have to be online. So
Yeah, my last little my takes for this season that got almost 30 views. I was like, huh, that's surprising. Didn't actually get off to heart star or anything, but there was still just other people that just like it got recommended to and they checked it out.
nice.
That's cool.
What this chicken nugget bullshit will lead to caution hot on the boxes? I thought it said caution hot on the nuggie box.
What are we talking about?
Somebody got burnt on chicken nuggets. Chicken nugget.
If you're incapable of eating chicken nuggets, you don't deserve to live. I'm sorry. You failed. That's called
Apparently
survival of the fittest, buddy.
the internal temp of these nuggies was in the 200s. But that doesn't, like, 200 degrees sounds like a pretty crispy nugget to me. So I don't really know if I believe chat right now.
How did you pick it up to eat it?
Yeah. The jury on Thursday found that McDonald's and franchise owner, blah, blah.
Oh, wait, this is a McDonald's. Oh, there's. How could you possibly do that?
I don't know. Because isn't everything like you hit the
literally
button?
just time it, yeah.
You don't even time it. I think you just hit the button and it like
Oh, I
goes
guess
for a period of time, right?
Well, yeah, anything, but yeah, you should. There's no way there shouldn't be a timer, and if it like it's been sitting there for, I can't imagine how it even gets that hot. That's crazy.
The complaint said Holmes bought and paid for the Happy Meal from the drive-thru and then drove away. The nugget fell and became lodged between the 4-year-old daughter's leg and car seat. The law firm represented the plaintiff said the chicken McNuggets inside of that Happy Meal were unreasonably and dangerously hot and caused her skin and flesh around her thighs to burn, the complaint alleged, leaving her disfigured and scarred. The complaint said the franchise should have known the nuggets were unfit for human handling, had a duty not to sell them, and should have adequate training, blah, blah, blah. But that lawsuit...
I don't think I've ever had issues grabbing something out of the fryer. Like, just fresh out of the fryer.
I've eaten things out of the fryer. Like,
yeah, literally,
the
yeah.
coffee one is one of those where it sounds ridiculous, but, like, when you look back at the facts, you're like, oh.
Because, yeah, McDonald's
this lady
intentionally set their machines high.
Yeah, they wanted them high so the coffee would be warm when people got there. She spilled them. Her medical records show that it was the coffee that did it. Like,
oh yeah, you could see the. I'm pretty sure they provide pictures of the burns as well from like the hospital.
I don't need to see some old lady's yoo-hoo.
I don't know if they made this public, but those are available to the jury. That's something.
Right? Yeah, that would make sense. But I'm just so like, because you have nugget comes out of fryer. Let's say the fryer is at 450.
It's probably 400, but could be.
Let's say the fryer is at 450, right?
That's very hot for a fryer as well.
Comes out of the fryer. It goes from the basket into the box. Goes from the box into the the Happy Meals. They still have a cardboard box on them. Or
let's say like they take it directly out of the fryers, like they just got these up fresh. Throw them in the box. It takes probably like 30 seconds to get that out the window after they finish it.
You hand them at the window. Person grabs it. Passes it, like checks the bag or doesn't check the bag, passes it back to her kid. Her kid grabs it and drops it. And in that time, it has gone from 400 degrees to still 400 degrees. Like, was it just soaked in oil?
Well, I think they can't even retain oil like that. I have no idea how this has come about because, like, I mean, I do like in my kitchen stuff. I do lots of frying. I usually handle lots of stuff in the back because I like doing that. I prefer not being online.
Mm-hmm.
You can grab stuff like directly after you pull it out of the fryer. If you touch the metal, you'll get burned, but the food doesn't retain heat like that. You can just grab it straight out. It's hot, but you can grab it.
The jury found the owner liable for failing to properly warn or provide reasonable instruction on the possible harm from hot nuggies.
That is another weird thing. Anytime we get something fresh, I'll just say, hey, yeah, it's hot because we just got it out, right? It's like a
jurors also found there was no inherent defect in putting the nuggets on the market and made no breach of implied warranty. Okay. So however these nuggets came to be in the box is how they should have come in to be at the box. And it was just an unfortunate accident, but they should mark them as hot, I guess. I don't know. I feel like by the time I get my first nugget, it's cold as a brick. I'll take nugget that gives me 3rd-degree burn over the things that I normally get.
I mean, yeah, the way it is, usually those nuggets are probably going to be sitting there for like an hour.
That's insane.
It's crazy to me to think that they could actually just be out of nuggets. Like even
Yeah,
during rush
suddenly
times, even during
suddenly
rush
that
times,
one.
you should just always have stuff being fried up because you get more and more batches. That's how they do with the patties. That's how they do with nuggets. That's how they do with fry. That's how they do with everything because they don't want to ever be out of something. Because if you're out of something, those times are going up and you're losing money.
You know what my buddy does to get fresh fries? Because he's a fat idiot. He goes and he orders no salt on his
Hey,
fries.
guess what? They don't no salt them. They just dunk them back in the fryer for like 10 seconds.
Do they? Either
Yeah.
way, he says he gets warm fries every time. So going
Yeah,
back in
yeah.
the
If you
fryer
do,
is still.
you could just straight up ask them, "Hey, can you dunk my fries back in the fryer?" And I would guess that over half of McDonald's are like, probably other fry places do like any other burger place. They'll be like, "Okay, whatever,"
Right.
because that's just the easy way to do it. It's not really worth making a new batch because those take like 3 minutes at least, 2 or 3 minutes to cook.
If anything, you're just popping the freshest batch out and you're just like, yeah, this one was already coming out. I'll just grab a scoop off of this before I salt it.
Usually the way, yeah. I
Same with
mean
theater popcorn.
if they actually do want it like not to have salt on it, the oil's also going to take lots of that salt off.
Right. Do your theaters not have the butter and the salt outside of the countertop? Like you just get the popcorn and then you have to turn and you put your own butter in.
Oh
And
no!
your
Why
own.
would they let you do that? That's like unsanitary.
What do you mean unsanitary?
Because everybody's touching all.
It's a button. It's
Oh,
a
you mean button?
button.
Oh, I thought you were
And it
talking
just
about like a
like,
shaker. Because that's what they
oh
have.
no.
Like, yeah.
Well, the salt's in a shaker, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a salt
Oh,
shaker.
it's just a no. I don't have a Spencer thing. No.
That's crazy to me. I remember when it was behind the counter and then it moved to the front of the counter.
Hey, I mean, maybe one of the, well, there's only like 2 theaters around, so I'd have to check the other one. But like the one that I went to last time,
Fat idiot or
you could just like
orange.
tell them when. Basically, you just like, hey, can I get more? It's
Yeah.
like because kids don't care.
Yeah. My issue is always like fill my bucket halfway, let me butter the mid, and then I'll put the rest on and I'll put more butter up top. They layer it for extra money. What? How much extra money is that like 2 tablespoons of butter flavored oil gonna cost them? That is ass.
It's Canada, dude. That money's not worth anything anyways.
2 extra Canuckians. So it's what, $1?
Hey,
$1.40.
Pop, do
I
they still
think.
take pennies up there?
Oh, do we not take pennies anymore? I don't think I've used cash in year.
I still take pennies. And I oftentimes look at Canadian pennies, then I have a strong desire to rat out the person that did it because they just shorted me 0.3 cents.
You look at those stupid little maple leaf on that coin. You're like,
Yeah.
damn it.
Yep. I remember reading that they don't accept pennies. Like, it's not legal tender in Canada anymore.
Funny. I wonder if a bunch of just scrapyards melted them all down now.
And that's why they make their way into America and they corrupt our money
because
system.
they can trick our system into accepting the pennies, inflating
Apparently.
the penny circulation. Oh man, how goofy! Who doesn't feel tempted to get the XL combo? You're insane if you don't just get the XL combo. If you get the big
For,
XL
like,
combo,
McDonald's or something.
what, the movie theater?
A movie, yeah.
If you don't get that bucket and that crazy large soda, and have like get 3 people around you and be like, hey, you guys want a tray? Like, it's so much cheaper per pop than it is to get those little larges and everything.
Yeah, just say, hey, can you give me like $2 or something?
Mm-hmm. You guys want to split a bucket? Sir, I don't know you. Yeah, but like popcorn bucket. And they're like, yeah, okay. Got a tray though, because I'm not touching hands. Used to keep $1.04 in me.
Yep, that's base. That's how you do it. Because that's all it takes to have exact change.
That's funny. The classic. Yeah, coinage. I have like cash in my wallet.
I've explained
just
this
in case that like something happens with like my card, but I don't know. It feels more and more redundant
to
the
people,
longer
and
time
they
goes
were
by.
like dumbfounded. They're like, "What? You can just carry 3 quarters, 2 dimes, a nickel, and 4 pennies? That's it?"
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
add one more penny, it's the nickel. You add one more nickel, it's the dime. You add one more nickel.
If
to
it's
the
more than
dime,
99
it's
cents,
the
you just have
quarter.
dollars. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
that will completely cover any change you have.
All
People
right.
really don't think about it.
No, they don't. They're just like, oh. But if you put that in a YouTube short, bam, you got it.
It's funny, yeah, because you see all
You
these
need
people
the
just like
pro
throw
ho.
their.
Where's the pro ho? Give us the act accordingly guy. Have him tell us how to carry change on us.
Uh,
That guy's funny.
we're gonna talk about anime now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Speaking of change, it's now summer season coming up. All of our spring shows are ending. It's time to add to our list of what we're gonna watch. Jujutsu Kaisen season 2. I liked season 1. I liked the movie. I'm gonna see season 2.
I'd watch it, but I haven't watched the first one yet. But I
Really?
still know it's better than Hell's Paradise.
It's do not get as excited as the hype machine would let you feel, but it is very enjoyable. It has a good run to it. It's got a unique take on demons. I have a good
Yeah, I
good
watched
lot
like
of
the
fun.
first episode, and I was like, yeah, I'll watch this,
Mhm.
and then I just didn't watch more of
It happens. It happens to the best of shows.
it.
Mushoku Tensei, I'm with you. I still enjoy this show, even though some people shout pedo Gundam. But
Yeah, it's almost like the character has an arc, and the fact that he gets better as the series goes on because he was a piece of shit when it started, and that his journey to becoming a better person is like the whole core of the show.
yeah, I'm waiting for the Oshinoko hate to start rolling in when they're like, he's an old doctor man and they're high schoolers. Like I'm waiting for it.
Also, Ghislaine is hot.
Oh, you like the muscle is it
Cat
cat or
girl.
wolf?
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not sure. We
Yeah,
have to
what
probably
is
have to check. I thought she was a cat. She had like a cat tail.
Oh, god damn it. Freaking actual pedos are getting in the way of me just searching for Ghislaine.
Like, she has like a cat tail, so it's probably like a lion or something.
Did Doldia?
And you can just search Mushoku
It just
because
says
that is
beast
correct.
race. It's a black wolf. Okay. Wolf style.
Yeah.
That's that one.
It doesn't matter. I like it.
Voodoo? Nah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It could have been whatever. You got more 1,000-Year Blood War.
I didn't know they
enjoyed
had a
the
second
first bit
part.
1,000 Year. I swear I just told someone the next one's coming this fall, so I'll have to update them to say, hey, actually it's in the summer.
So is it gonna have another 20?
Who didn't love
episodes?
Roxy? Roxy was cute.
Speaking of pedos.
Wait, what do we got? Horimiya?
No, I was talking about Roxy that because she looks like a kid.
Oh, yes. I mean, she's in at least a state where you're like,
Also,
I could believe that's just a tiny woman.
She doesn't. Yeah, she's just a small woman, but she doesn't act like a child.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing. As long as they don't act like a child, then you get a lot more of that, like, what, not plausible deniability, but like it feels more okay, right?
Yeah, looking at this, it's a adaptation of side stories. Interesting.
Side stories. Well, I enjoyed the main story of Horimiya. I thought it was a fun, cute love story. Some of their banter was really well done. Some of it was really grating. Some of it was like, oh god, can we not like hang out with this character because he's the worst? But the other ones were very, very fun too.
So yeah, they got
interact
together,
with.
right?
Which one?
At Horimiya, they got together, right?
Yeah.
I'll watch
As
it
I recall.
sometime. Sometime. Who knows when? Sometime.
Someday. Just like Brandon's lists of anime that he's going to watch
Someday
someday.
I'll watch all 2,000 of these shows.
I've just put down 150 for last year. Well, better start now, I guess. Allegedly, they do the deed off screen in one episode too. I would hope so. Great romance. You didn't have to wait 11 fucking episodes for the romance. Yeah, Horimiya, just the way that like her family likes him and like he makes friends with her little brother and they're just like it feels like that little bit of integration that you get with your significant other's family. It really it played very well. Um,
Hmm.
is that a spoiler now? I don't know, maybe. Masamune Kun's Revenge R, just straight up a second season. I liked the first season, so
I think
I
there's
don't.
gonna be another ones you watch and you're like, oh, why did I watch this originally? Anyways, drop.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those weird things where I'm like, I could watch that probably, and then immediately not care about it. So this one is at risk of not getting dropped until I end the season. I'm like, oh, I never watched that one. I just drop it because I'm not gonna go back.
Yep.
Alice to Therese no Maboroshi Kujo. Masamune. Oh, it's a movie. So we're never going to see this one.
Oh yeah, you forgot to take the movies off.
Did I forget or did I just not? Is there a difference at the end of the day? I don't know. TV short,
I guess you
and
include the other ones because it's not like there's
ONA.
that many of them anyways.
I don't like the OVA list can get kind of either
Oh,
so
and
good
A
and
is
many.
the ones that are on Netflix pretty much usually.
Exactly.
Let me check if mine's filtered like that too.
Rent a Girlfriend. I really want to add this to my list, but I didn't even make it past like 3 episodes of season 2 before other stuff was more interesting to me. So maybe this one catches me like halfway through and is like, hey, you should go back and watch the second season. And then I start this thing. I don't know why. I got half Jordan Peterson there for a second. Clean out your list. Um, I'm probably not going to go watch this, but if you've already seen seasons 1 and 2, you're going to go watch this. Season 2 was just very boring to go back into.
I feel like a lot
Even,
of people agree with this, even the people that watch it, like they keep watching it. Because I see
yeah.
most takes say it's like, you know, Rent a Girlfriend sucks. Yeah, I agree.
You're like waiting. Where is that person that says they enjoy it and they just don't
I
exist? You're
love
like, all
Rent a
right,
Girlfriend. It's really good.
that's my favorite one. It's like, nope, I don't know that you're a real human. That's the alien test. That's
It's
how
so
we'll know.
funny. So many people keep watching it, but I can't find the positive opinions on it. A little
No.
bit like Hell's Paradise.
Well, I see a shark on this one.
I do see more people talking about it positively for Hell's Paradise though, actually. That is
Well, yeah, there's at least one.
yeah, he ends up going to the aquarium at one point.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's not that
Because
season 2
he
is
just wanted to
boring.
go to
The
the
way it
aquarium one
started,
time.
you were expecting rising action, and it was a lazy kiddie coaster at times. That sounds like boring. Like you just used more words to say boring. It's not that it was boring. It was just a lazy kiddie coaster. That sounds pretty boring unless you're a child. So maybe
That's
that's what you're
why
trying to say.
why use many word when one word do trick.
Yeah, I use many. I like this straight up cover. I have not heard of Bug Films though.
It
Who?
is pretty. Like the
You
cover art
guys are
for like
brand new.
they probably put together a studio recently. But yeah, the cover art for like all the different like manga chapters and whatever, really
Mm-hmm.
really nice. It has all the same aesthetic, just beautiful colors bursting out of it.
Character designer. What else have you done? Some manga stuff. Okay.
Yep, I think that's
Give
or
me
that.
director.
I think that's the original person who drew the manga.
Formerly with OLM. Okay. This one's gonna be
Ooh,
great.
yeah. I don't see
All
anything bad
all
on.
of these
Yeah.
5 are visually stunning.
Yeah, I definitely. I should go back and watch Summertime Rendering at some point because I hear a lot of people say good stuff about it, and it is very pretty from the clips I've seen as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just that Disney killed it by having it on their platform.
Yeah, Zom 100 gets full recommendation. Absolutely check it out.
It's on my list.
It's not as well praised, or it's not as like heavily praised Oshino Ko, but I'm expecting like at least an 8 out of 10. Pretty good show.
Like you said, just this initial design. We've got like samurai girl, we got dude with goggles, we've got chick in like workout outfit, and like blonde surfer guy
Yeah, the
with an
blonde surfer guy
RV.
is like his friend. Yeah, that's his friend, and that's girl. He meets girl, and he's like, "Man, she's great."
I always trust a show that has a Winnebago. That's my first rule.
Also, because it's the apocalypse, you can't find new clothes, so you got to work with what you got.
Mm-hmm.
She just happened to be going for a jog. It's like, well, I guess that's what you're wearing.
It's practical in all occasions, right?
Mm.
What do we got? Bungo 5. Jeez.
This is just
How
what
many
anime is now. It's all sequels. It's just all
how
sequels.
how is it that Bungo, Stray Dogs, and Golden Kamui are like, we're on season 5, season 6 coming up, we're gonna be pretty exciting. And
Do
like
women like
nobody I know talks about them.
do women like Golden Kamui?
Maybe I
'Cause I mean,
know
that's
one
generally an audience
lady who
that
likes
doesn't.
Bungo Stray Dogs
Because
and only liked the first season.
yeah, I feel like women don't talk on the internet as much in terms of like being passionate about hobbies like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's hiding in their purses, is
Yeah,
what
it's
you're
like it's
saying.
plenty popular. Like there's people that watch it, but they just don't talk about it in the same way that we do. They don't
And
just
it's
go out and
Bones Animation, so
yeah.
like it's
Yeah, they just don't go out and tell everybody. It's like you have to watch this. This is awesome, and
I
because they don't
feel
have the
like
same
maybe
kind
the
of.
Golden Kamui is like so specific to that time period. They all chat in like a Japan Russo war forum and don't ever leak out of there. Like they don't spread to Twitter. They only live in this old ass forum
They
probably
even have
where
a specific thread on 4chan, but nobody knows it exists because nobody else goes in there.
it has a link pinned on their other forum page. That's the only way they can access it.
Oh no,
You
everybody
love
just skips it
Bungo,
over
but
because nobody
Golden
likes
Kamuy was
Golden Kamuy.
boring. Okay.
Uh, all I know
More
about
just the comparison of like they keep going, but I just don't hear anything about them. That's more so the comp I'm going for,
that's kind
Alex.
of how it
Not.
goes with long running shows that aren't omega popular like Attack on Titan or Game of Thrones.
Mm,
Because once you get that deep into it, you have a steady audience who's giving you money, like almost
yeah,
certainly. But you don't get any new fans in at that point, really. You have like some people coming in from the beginning and catching up. But otherwise, your fan base isn't growing. It's just
yeah.
like
You're
slowly
mostly milking
declining.
the
Yeah.
older fans at that point. Happy marriage,
Hmm.
Kinema Citrus. Born to a noble family, Mio is married off to Kyoka, a soldier so heartless his prior fiancés fled. With nowhere to go, Mio slowly starts to open her heart to her cold husband to be. Could this be love? My first take is this could be kind of droll. My second take says this is supernatural. And if I recall, Kinema Citrus, um, Shield Hero. That was not what I was expecting to see here.
Hmm.
Hmm. Okay. Made it in Abyss stuff. Review Starlight.
Like that one. Yeah. They've worked on some
I
nice
mean,
looking
they've
stuff.
got a history here. I'm gonna add this one. I'm probably gonna drop this one, but this will be one of the ones that waifu watches.
So yeah, arranged marriages, less common, but they were definitely common in the past.
Aren't they like still technically the most common form of marriage today because of like India, China, and certain places in Africa? They just
Yeah,
have so many
they have way
people
more
that it's
people.
technically more common, but
Also, who's
not.
getting married in the West?
Yeah,
That's
we
happening a
all just
lot
hanging
less.
out. We had to make up a civil form of marriage because nobody's getting married anymore. Description is probably a lie. He probably is not as cold as people think he is, but something about the previous woman spread rumors that he was terrible. This is a trope, right? Maybe. Could also be that he really doesn't want to get married, and so he just avoids them, and it's sort of a breaking his heart
Mm.
open to receive love. Sort of
Girl's
like
cute. I'm not that interested by any of the stuff in the series though.
yeah.
I'll go to shop, but I don't foresee myself going after this one.
This one will probably be interesting.
Well, yeah, I'm watching that one.
Skiwa Kaga Megane well Wasadita. It's like what is it? When she puts on glasses, I love her. What is the
A
actual?
cute Girl at school forgot her glasses is the
That's what it
anglicized title.
is.
Or
The
yeah, the
girl
girl
I
I like
like
forgot her
forgot. That's the
glasses.
ski. So she comes to school, doesn't have glasses,
So she's
gets real
just
close.
yeah, she's just like squinting.
Squinty mean girl face sends his heart into overdrive too. While he shares his textbook with his crush Mie, will his heart give out from the almost daily strain of being up close and personal with his crush? Find out next time on At the Back Corner Next to the Window of the Classroom trope.
Yep.
You're interested in the Glasses Girl show? You added it to the 10. Nice.
Yeah. It's another high school romance, but honestly,
They've
they have
been
a pretty
hitting
good hit
this.
rate. They have a pretty good hit
Yeah.
rate. Like they're
Kubo, um, are you still
yeah, I'm still
following?
watching The Dangers of My Heart. I like it a lot. It's
Okay.
very pretty. I really
I
like the
didn't want to
director.
say it in
Yeah.
case that one fell off, but
As I say, I really like what the director does, yeah.
nice. Take a drink. The MC is next to the window seat. Ooh, second season part 2.
I'm not watching that.
Probably not gonna bother watching this. That second season
Yeah, you're dropped. You're
really
garbage.
didn't even get me past like episode 3, which is surprising.
I remember when you were trying to convince me, come on, Zeratos.
Well, you were like angry at episode 1, and I
No,
was
it was like
like,
episode 3, yeah.
was it 3?
Yeah, I was talking about the art style, it looks worse,
Oh,
and
the
it
art
is.
style, yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
art style just
I'm
straight
not.
up looks
I still don't
worse.
think the art style looks that much worse.
I do. I think it's just worse than it was. And it's like annoys me more because it's newer. Like
Feel me like
it's
Braille senpai.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
been
that's
so
good.
long since the first season of like the show. It annoys me that it isn't better looking because there's so many good looking anime out there and it looks good
Mm,
for its time. And then it just doesn't.
yeah. It's really odd. Well, did 3 Hertz didn't do the first season, did they?
No, I'm pretty sure it's a new studio. And even if it was the same studio, so many people have changed. Yeah, they didn't
right.
do the
Yeah,
first
no.
one.
They didn't even do it. Well, what's weird though is like even when like the people who work at a studio like cycle through and like years later we get something, it still has a similar feel. There's just this weird like people teach other people and they all sort of draw the same.
I would assume a lot of it too is the fact that a studio head is not really going to change. You're going to get like one change over that time, and they're
Mhm.
going to keep consistency, or because they were somebody who was already higher up before the previous guy stepped down or something. You know?
Gotcha. The Death Princess and his Black Maid. Are you a fan of this one? Because I'm not. This
Never
one
seen
was
it.
not that cute. Their relationship was I mean it was basically Maid I Hired as mysterious, but not quite so fan servicey while being sort of weirdly CG-ish. And it just was not wasn't fun in the first season. I'm skipping the second season. Liar, liar. At Academy Island, everything is settled through games, quote unquote. Why is that in quotes?
So this is why we didn't get a sequel to No Game No Life.
Right? Because they're just making this? Is this supposed to like look at that guy? He looks
It
like No
looks like
Game No
No Game
Life
No
guy.
Life.
Where's his lolly
You got
sister?
well, I guess she's not Lolly, but she's like she could be a little sister.
Sure. Transfer student unexpectedly beats the strongest Empress and becomes the pseudo strongest at the school. Oh, and it's a school, so it's Academy Island. Oh. This one has got some fun tropes to it. I'm probably gonna stick around, just because it'll be easy to put on and just enjoy. But I don't foresee this being highly rated. Surprise me, show. Surprise me, please.
Yeah, it looks bad. Yeah, I agree. It looks bad.
Proof that Blaine has no heart. Shinobi stole it. Yeah, that's my jutsu. All right, here it is. Fan site, where you at? Rurouni Kenshin coming back. It
I
will
should probably check
readapt
that out. Yeah.
the main manga series. So unlike Trigun, where it was sort of a retelling, an alternate redoing with the mangaka's consent, because this mangaka is not great with consenting of things.
Mhm.
And no, I won't stop making fun of it. We're getting it redone. So I'm interested to see how they go about this. Are we gonna get the Berserk Memories edition where they sort of recut, or are we getting actual reanimated Rurouni Kenshin? You hope it gets the Trigun treatment? I don't think it's going to. Hashtag not my Kenshin. Everything I've heard about it says it's going to be just a redoing of the manga. So this is going to be more of the Brotherhood as opposed to, I think, Trigun, which was more of an alternate
More of a
telling.
remaster rather than a remake.
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, I just anytime you bring up remaster and remake, I always have to like remember which one's which.
Yeah, remakes when you rebuild it from the ground up. Then a remaster is when you like refreshen it.
That's the one
Give
that makes sense to me, but not everybody agrees with those definitions, and they're weird and silly. You still think it should have been a continuation? Maybe it does continue, you know? So maybe we get a readaptation that actually goes to the end. So we don't have to I don't know, not have it finished. That would be weird if it just did because it's a readaptation of the manga series, not the anime. So hopefully it goes farther. I'm gonna watch it though.
Alright.
Nanatsu no Maken ga Shihai Suru.
Isekai.
7 something. 7 Maken. Maken Key was good. That's the Ramaji. Reign of the 7 Spell Blades. Or 7 Magic Swords Rule. Is Maken really? Oh yeah, Magic Sword, Maken. That makes more sense now.
Oh.
So now Maken Key makes more sense to me as well.
It's magic. It's literally magic.
Yeah. Well, Ma is like Maho is like magic.
Yeah, it's the it's just the enunciation of magic.
Don't plan to watch because you know I'm gonna watch. One boy clad in black robes with a white cane and sword strapped to his hip approaches the prestigious school. This young man, Oliver. The hell? You mean I gotta listen to? I might drop this just because I gotta listen to Japanese people say Orivaro.
Oriveru.
Like, they don't have L's, V's,
Oriveru.
and their R is never ending. So.
Oriveru.
And then we've got a katana wielding girl named Nanao. So we've got Japanese name and Oliveru who are gonna go at it on this one.
Okay,
It's
so
anything but
the
what it seems.
animation from the trailer, it seems like they have okay-ish CG for some of the stuff that I've seen from them too. Some of it doesn't look too good, but some of the animation's all right. The art style's the problem I have there is the art style's very, very generic.
I mean, it is just
You could
JC staff, so I
you could
mean,
get it confused with literally any other show they've ever made, I feel like.
you hand them a show and they'll just make it look like that. From House
Probably, yeah.
Husband to Smartphone, like they're
The
just
actual
like, yeah, we
animation
can
looks
do
better
that
than,
style.
like, most of the shows they've done, but that doesn't mean much when I just don't wanna look at the characters.
I just think they're gonna be kind of like, look at them. They're all wearing like I'm guessing their
They're wearing
magic
Academy
school
stuff,
like
they have the
things.
anime same face. Yeah.
The only difference we get is like hairstyle, and even that, like, there's less diversity in hair here than we normally get. Just call him Ollie,
Oh, yeah,
save
that
our
what there's the
eardrums. Yeah,
Gyaru who has the locks, the curled locks.
nice twin tail. Maybe she'll be
I
a
think the main
Hime-chan.
girl is the black hair one there you see in the middle.
This one.
I think that's the main girl because they
That's not
said
going to be
black
the
hair, right?
cool, quiet one. And this one's the main girl with the brown hair.
I thought they said dark hair.
My favorite part is this guy in the back
I don't
here.
know.
Hold on a second. Look at this.
Hey, if you want to, you could check out the trailer too. You could just see him.
Look at his leg here. So like, hold on. Let me make this more obvious. It goes straight up here and then rotates so that he can be looking at us. So it's like kind of like his femurs are vast.
I don't want to
There's
know.
something weird
Is he
going
like
on
sitting
here.
down?
He's kind of sitting on his bro's elbow, maybe. Maybe that's what he's doing. But that's a catches my eyes and throws me off kind of an image.
Is it weird they making protagonists blander and blander every day?
Bro,
I could confuse him.
you started
Yeah,
in the Sword Art land. What do you mean
yeah.
blander?
I know. He looks blander than Kirito.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
Oh,
sure.
there we go. That's the vending machine,
Here we
baby.
go. Are the parts of him part of him, or are they feces? Are you reaching into his tum tum, or is that his butthole? We'll find out when we watch Reborn as a vending machine. I
I think
now
that's his
wander
mouth.
the dungeon. MC Bland goes back to the 80s. Ah, Grandpa over here, even schooling me on Bland MCs. Vending machine added because Sword was good. True. True. We are actually going to give this one a shot to see what it's like when you get reborn as a vending machine.
I feel like I'm not gonna have that many show. And just looking at these first couple ones, I don't feel like I'm watching that much this season.
AUQ Shotsu? Yeah, maybe I'll have
don't
time to
have
do
high
stuff.
don't have high hopes.
Classroom for Heroes. Story is set in Rosewood Academy, a school that trains future heroes destined to protect mankind. The school accepts only those with the most potential. Arnest Flaming. A girl who boasts the top record in the academy is assigned to guide a mysterious but cheerful new student named Bledu, who rivals her own power.
Okay, I'm not okay. I'm watching the vending machine trailer. I'm not sure if they did something different than manga, but his death is even stupider.
Stupider than vending machine falling on him?
Watch the trailer. Just it's like 10 seconds.
Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-bum. Okay, we got dude, bro. Oh no.
Yeah,
What?
he literally jumps off the cliff to try to save the vending machine. The
What
vending
was
machine
wrong with vending machine
the
falling
vending
over and hitting him?
the vending machine is falling off of a truck, so he sees that happening. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna try to save this vending machine. Falling off a cliff.
How is it falling off when it's tied down? What is it not? Is it tied to itself? I'm
You
so
know why that's
confused.
happening? It's because the guy didn't say that's not going anywhere before he'd finished.
He's gotta hit it a couple times.
Got
Like
hit a couple
wham
times.
wham. That ain't going anywhere.
That's not going anywhere. But he didn't say it. He was in too much of a hurry.
No,
He didn't
he
complete
just
the
threw it on.
ritual.
You gotta complete the spell.
Oh,
How
easily
heavy is
over
a loaded
500.
vending
Easily over
machine?
that.
500? Over? No way. Because you
Oh
can
yeah.
move a vending, like, one dude can move a vending machine. It's like a refrigerator, basically. There's no way
I guess it
it'd be.
depends. Yeah.
Maybe. That'd be a lot of liquid. I feel like they don't hold those that many, like, bottles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give school a shot. I like the diversity of designs that we're getting. Like this weird robo-armed green one and this like bluish hair with the headband. Like they're just very, very different. We're ignoring this one. Don't look at that one. I'm not looking at that one. The rest of them though, red hair with a white, like a Voltorb over here. I'm enjoying that. So we'll see. You service vending machines when you worked at Pepsi. The weight is its belt up front. You're getting 400 to 900 empty. What?
All right.
That's crazy to think about.
I was right again.
Veritax was right again.
No, I was. I said it was over 500. Feels good.
Goofy motherfucker. All right. Baki Hanma Season 2. I'm not adding Baki because I haven't watched Baki Hanma Season 1. Because I still have to bring waifu through Baki the Grappler before I start watching the Baki series and then the Baki Hanma series. So I've got a ways before I'm going to see this. Just know this one is on a long-term going to watch list. AU Kyoshitsu look good or what? No, it looks middling, but the character designs have me intrigued enough to give it an episode.
If the side characters aren't good, there's no way I'm watching it. That's it. Like the main character looks like typical garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ran right out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal and fell into this other world where now we have all of his Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters as girls. So, we'll see. Could be fun, could suck. Baki Hanma, probably awesome. I just am not there yet. Look good or what? What do you mean eat shit? I explained it. I went back for you. Are there any SysCon shows for the summer? Not yet. So, no, we're not playing any Zexal clips. Saint Cecilia.
This is literally just a Taku elf.
Saint Cecilia is beloved by townspeople. Not only is she elegant and composed, she benevolently shares her wisdom with all who seek it. That is until the last person has left, at which point she becomes totally hopeless. Only Pastor Lawrence is keeping the saint put together enough to do her duties. And though she may test him, it's all in a day's work.
This is literally a Taku elf.
Just without the elf part.
This is the exact same show.
That's funny.
Well, I guess maybe she's not Hikikomori, but no, like the actual character and how she performs her like duties is exactly the same.
Gotcha. So it's just the
lazy professional
Catholic version? What would be the Saints are Catholic, right? Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna give that a shot.
Also, it's Doga Kobo, so it is cute, but you know, it's also Doga Kobo, so
yeah,
it's probably just not gonna have that much going on.
Otaku Elf again, 7 out of 10 because chance to fuck. This time he is a pastor, so I don't know if.
Well, he's not a priest, so he hasn't taken a vow of celibacy, probably.
Oh, you're right. Hey, we're okay. Probably, maybe we'll find out.
Who knows?
No one will tell the big guy. Uchi no Kaisha no Chisai Senpai no Hanashi. Look at my tiny new senpai. Right? Story of small senior in my company. My tiny senpai. Yep. Tiny senpai. I like these shows. These little workplace. You get to meet a few people that are doing some generic spreadsheet work. They're in sales, but they also work with database. Like they're always like very vague companies, and it's always more interesting to try to figure out what they're supposed to be doing than it is to like really get too deep into some sort of grand narrative. But it's just fun to like meet them, see how they work, how they interact.
It's a daily life show.
Yeah, those good old slice of life, but they're slicing the life of the office worker, and that's just a lot more meaningful the older you get in life.
And it's so much more meaningful to be plodding away at a desk and accomplishing nothing than be sitting at a desk accomplishing nothing, isn't it?
Exactly. with someone who is like been there longer and is older than you, telling you what you should do or not do, just doesn't line up the same, you know?
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be totally fine, but probably not something I'm gonna keep watching.
Yeah, that I'll probably finish that one, but it'll probably be just a hey, it's Tuesday and nothing else came out. Let's watch this one.
Yep.
Blaine wants to watch a show about the life he can no longer have. I do not thrive well in the office space.
Considering I've
Workplace
already
shows over high
heard
school
of the
because I'm old.
considering I already heard of the girl without her glasses show, I still haven't seen anything like new that I'm excited for.
Yeah. Still scrolling. All right, what about Am I Actually the Strongest? After being a shut-in, Haruto is reincarnated as a baby. And
No, the baby
amazingly,
can't beat a dragon.
the baby's a prince! Yeah, he's an old man in a baby body now. Everyone he talks to now, he's a pedophile.
Anybody who talks to him is a pedophile.
Both directions, I think.
Yep.
However, he's abandoned in a forest on the day he's born because of his low magic level. Wow, you suck. What will be the fate of Haruto, who was inadvertently given 1,000 times the normal amount of magic by the goddess of reincarnation without anyone noticing? How does no one notice 1,000 times more magical baby? That baby's killing 2 dragons in episode 1.
Okay,
Let's
that's
be
boring.
real.
But, you know, the thing it isn't just whether protagonist is overpowered. It's whether that is like the whole point. Is like, haha, he's too powerful, and that's like their whole joke for the entire show. Or if they have other stuff that's like fun that they're doing, like character interactions, and him just trying to be a normal person. You know, you just gotta get something. You gotta give me something that's like some conflict that he doesn't just solve because he's so powerful, right?
1,000%. 1,000%. Plus, I think a lot of that's going to come down to how the side characters interact with him, right? If you get the side characters, the trailer answers that question right at the bat, but I don't want, yeah, get out of here. I watched 10 seconds of a trailer because I was told I could watch how something happens, but now I've been spoiled about it. But it's about like, are the other characters just kind of sitting around waiting for him, and every time they're in a fight, they're like, well, he could have done it, rather than being like on their own journey. Because like Isekai Cheat Grandpa's Narnia Closet, where it's like every side character is just like, oh man, you're great, I love hanging out with you. Smartphone, where every side character is like, oh man, I can't wait to suck his dick when he's done playing with his phone. Like that kind of shit just makes it so boring, because you don't really get a sense for like a greater world outside of our main character. So
Yeah, Grandpa lacks in that, but it is funny because actually it got his good jokes. That's what salvages it. If it was just him going around, it's like, and it wasn't nearly as funny, it'd be like, oh, why am I watching this? It's like
exactly.
every time. But the way he goes through this is like, oh yeah, she really hated me. It's like,
It'll be a question. We'll see. Staple Entertainment. Don't recognize that name.
there we have a
On
2024
Yubiwa,
show
Monogatari.
scheduled.
Vermilion
Oh
Gold.
no,
We're
they
good.
only made
We're
Vermilion.
good, baby. It's gonna be great. I can't wait.
It's gonna be like a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Best anime of the season. Help.
Blaine, you are gonna like this one.
Haven't you already told me about this one?
Oh, sorry, not this one. I don't know.
Or you're talking about Actually the Strongest?
Yeah,
it can't be that great because it doesn't have ninjas in it. Unless it does, and you just can't see them on the cover. They're like, it's like the one where it's like a previous Japanese person's reincarnated and taught them about shinobi stuff, and there's just like one race of ninjas for some reason in this world. Helk. I feel like I've heard about this one already. A certain country in the demon world, the Demon King was defeated by the hands of one of the heroes, and a competition was held for the title of the new Demon King. The Imperial Four Heavenly Kings, Vermilio, who is in charge of the tournament, is furious at the participation of the human hero Helk, who is supposed to be her enemy. After receiving news of the fall of the castle of Urum before the final, Vermilio sets out to retake Urum Castle with Helk and other finalists. When Helk says, let's destroy the humans, are those words true? The truth behind the smile is ...
I've seen one that's almost identical to this, where
isn't Helk a human? Isn't that the thing? It's like he's a human and he wants to be the new Demon King.
Yeah, there's a different manga I'd seen pretty recently. I'm like very sure it
You
wasn't
played the trailer
Hulk,
for Hulk?
but
Yeah, I swear we've watched something about Hulk.
yeah, what one I remember is the fact that the demon or the hero slayed the demon lord and he died in the process, and then his daughter revives him and it has some control, then he has to obey her and he just does.
Hmm.
And he's just
Interesting.
kind of okay with it because she's his master now, but this is just slightly different from that. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is probably
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
definitely watched at least the trailer about Hulk. But it's just kind of the animation and like the character model are for like Hulk are kind of weird. So we'll see if I stick with it. But for the most part, I'm thinking this will be a
Oh, wait, is
this
the
will be
hero
a
the big blue-haired guy?
I think so. Yeah, he looks like
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I think I'm gonna like this one.
he
Okay,
looks
here's
like
the
Tobito, whatever that one is.
man, he's like this super jacked blue-haired dude. Oh, that's pretty
True.
good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be excited for this one. It's like, yeah, it
Be
seems fun.
excited. We found one, everybody.
Yeah, this is the first one, Hulk. Hulk's
We
the
did
first
it.
one that I didn't know of.
Dark Gathering. We've got horror and supernatural, which means I'm gonna watch it. How much of this do I want to read before I get to? After a devastating encounter with a restless spirit, ghost-fearing psychic Keitaro Gentoga became a shut-in to avoid additional spectral catastrophes. All I need to know.
Mm.
We're good. We're good. We're gonna watch this one. Huzzah! He likes something. Praise the maker.
Okay, seems to be a pretty
Genjitsu.
modern setting, yeah, for the Dark Gathering.
Oh, for Dark Gathering, yeah. This is
Modern
this is
setting,
modern
pretty
Japan.
bloody.
Oh, is it? That's exciting.
Or at least that little scene was. It looks like it probably will be since it's like not censored blood.
It says grotesque supernatural phenomena.
Not too sure about the animation, but yeah, it does have a little bit of creepiness to it. Yeah, yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Genjitsu no Yohane. Sunshine in the Mirror. Story reimagines Yoshiko Tsushima, the school idol afflicted with Shunibyo,
Oh, this is a
as a magical girl.
Love Live spinoff. That's why I recognize the girl.
That's why it says Sunshine.
Yep, Love Live. Yep.
Of course, 6th level. Okay. Skipping it. But this one we're going to watch.
Oh
Riza
yes.
Atelier getting an anime finally. That's one of those series that every time I see like the game or someone play the game or a little bit of the trailer of the game, I'm like, oh, that looks like it could be fun. But then I just never get into it, never want to like really play it. So getting an anime where I don't have to play it and it'll be done in like what 4 hours
Yeah, it
instead
seems like
of
it should be a cute little show. Because
yeah.
Atelier Ryza is a game I want to play. I want to check out at least a couple games from the series. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like what I hear of it in terms of just like the running your shop, going out and harvesting stuff, crafting. Seems like it'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, everything about it seems very like it looks very calming, peaceful, fun, enjoyable. What's special about this one? Maybe you'll add it. Basically the game is like you said, you're running a shop and
You're an alchemist.
you're
Yeah.
hunting monsters to get things to put together to sell in your shop, basically.
Yeah, you go harvest stuff, you go fight some monsters, you get your party together, you get your guys, you can go fight them, blah blah blah, and that's your gameplay loop. You go out, you get stuff, come back, you mix it together, you sell potions, you sell food, you sell whatever.
And Riza has the most, I think, fan art and statues, figures of anyone from the Atelier series.
She has the most thighs of anyone from
The
Atelier
most
series.
thighs. It's
Yes,
true.
that's
There's
true.
lots of thighs back there.
Lots of thighs.
They are fun. Lots of stuff to do in them. I definitely recommend Riza for sexy factor of a lead and Swell for an alternative pick. Let's get this
I
less
don't know
blurry.
if I'll keep up with the anime, but I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Look at her tiny ankles. How can those tiny ankles hold up those thighs? I don't get it.
I
That
love
doesn't
how
add
they
up for me.
perfectly captured her appeal in the shot.
You love Alchemist Merchant Show. You know, they got some, they got sales. They got me, right? Yuma Miri Danshi wa Genjitsu Gisha. Sajo Wataru, who is deeply in love with his beautiful classmate Natsukawa Aika, is continuing to approach her without getting discouraged while having dreams about their mutual love. Okay, well, however, one day he woke up thinking, I'm not really fit to be together with someone as good as her. Upon realizing this, Wataru started keeping an appropriate distance towards her, much to Aika's surprise. Could it be that he hates me now? Did his intentions slip by her because she was getting impatient after arriving at the wrong conclusion? This is the start of a rom-com revolving two people who can't get their feelings across and both think their love is unrequited. Sajo Wataru, the man who reads the red pill and goes full Sigma. I'll watch this. This looks kind of silly. I
What was
think
the first part of the start of the like sentence introducing it? Can you approach her
basically
without getting
he
discouraged?
continues to approach her even though she's like clearly pushing him away. And then he
And she actually
stops.
loves him. Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, wait a minute. He stopped. What does this mean?" And yeah, it's working.
Oh god, you're right. Oh god, I
Magical
hate that style. I
magical
hate
girls
the art
long keep.
style.
You do?
Yeah. Dude's
The classroom
face.
of the elite style?
The dude's face looks so dopey. I'll
Oh,
pop
does
this.
it?
I'll pop this up so you can just bring this up real quick without switching over.
I
Here you
don't
go.
think you see his face in the other one. Oh,
It looks
goodness.
super dopey, dude.
I wonder
the
if you
the
actually
first shot,
see.
the first shot of her face looks nice. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, okay. And then we got to his. You
Eh,
see where they put their effort in.
I'm curious. Do you get to see his face in the manga? Because when I
Huh.
click into the show and it shows like the manga panels, both panels have his face off
Ah,
screen.
that's kind of funny.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is on the thing. It would be funnier if he never gets his face in a panel, and they just like, I guess
They
this
just
is what
make
he
it
looks
up.
like. Yeah.
And there's like, go with the most jerk thing you can come up with. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything special here. It just seems to be another show. It
Just a,
doesn't have a niche, or I guess you could see the unrequited love in both ways. That's like
a
its
less
niche.
fantastical version of Love is War, maybe.
Maybe, but that's not what I like about Love's War. Like the romance is like all right, but mostly it's just because it's the funny bits. It's like it's
Yeah.
all comedy. Like that's the entire point of why I like it. I'm probably gonna drop that before 3 episodes even.
Oh, easily. Easily. You want more Classroom? Damn, that last episode payoff hit the spot. Oh, Classroom of the Elite. Well, I think there's more coming for you. My unique skill makes me OP even at level 1.
Okay.
Sato Ryota, salaryman working for an exploitative company, suddenly finds himself inside an unfamiliar dungeon in a strange world where monsters drop all sorts of items as loot. With the help of a girl he happens to run into named Emery, he's able to check his own stats and finds all of them, both physical and magical, at rank F, weakest. It's more his level is stuck at 1, lowest. Ryota is on the verge of utter despair, but then he learns he can also drop a skill, all S. The most powerful, unique skill there is. Can Ryota manage to survive in this bizarre
He has
world,
a
the strongest,
gun.
weakest adventure about all time? Yeah, I'm like,
Well, let's be realistic
what's
here.
his power? Murica.
Or yeah,
Fucking,
he gets the
he's got his
maximum drops
Smith and
possible
Wesson,
from
bro.
anything. Yeah, anything he kills gives like the best drop possible, which is kind of cool. I like that idea.
Fun idea. I like Blue Bunny Girl. Giant hammer is ridiculous. That reminds me of maxed out my defenses, the lollies with the hammers.
Yeah, the premise is good enough for me to give it a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching this one, and I hope it literally is just him with a freaking 7-inch Smith and Wesson the whole time.
Oh, that'd be fun, dude. I wonder what would drop that. Like just some golems, just like a
It's
0.
like an iron golem, and it drops like
Yeah,
a revolver.
0.000 chance. It's like they just put it in as a joke, just in case somebody gets it.
Mm-hmm.
And also the ammo is like super rare, but he always gets ammo drops because of his skill.
Yeah. You know, also like that idea, Fruit of Evolution. Wait, Fruit of
It is.
Evolution isn't. It's about him getting better because he's eating the fruit stuff, not because he's level low.
Yeah, I'm not watching Fruit of Evolution though.
I don't know, man. Monkey Girlfriend is pretty fun.
Yeah.
She's a really enjoyable character.
Yes,
The
that's a no
main
from me,
character didn't
dog.
suck so much. The show would be a lot better.
Oh, here's one I know of.
The most heretical last boss, Queen.
Anytime we're gonna see like a villainous show adapted, probably about like 30% of the time from Korea, but 100% of the time from Japan, I'll know what it is. Yeah, this is one of my more favored villainous shows.
Okay.
It's not comedy focused at all as far as I know. Unless I missed some stuff. I did not read it as funny. There's like very little jokes, but I like the story a lot.
Okay. I wonder if the jokes are supposed to be like a dry satire where they're not actually jokes, but the situations are funny and they just don't
Maybe.
translate as
Because yeah, a
well.
lot of what this is she knows her full thing. She knows that what fate befalls her, so she does all her stuff in her power to be friends with the people that she had betrayed instead in like the original story. And she wants
Okay.
to build up her kingdom and be like uh good, or I guess queen, yeah, just good queen.
Awesome. What was
Yeah,
the villainous show this season? Ray Liana?
yeah, I didn't know that one. It was Korean.
Basically? I don't know. It wasn't very good.
No, I dropped it. It was like it's just not good enough.
Is this Spy Classroom season 2?
Yeah.
What? I didn't even watch 2 episodes of that show.
All of these terrible shows, it's just like give me that season 2.
I wonder if they all are did the Bleach thing where they got a contract to be able to have like their second season in the summer, and the people just didn't realize their show was gonna like suck. And they're like, uh-oh. Because here's Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. Did
Yeah,
you actually finish
another.
this one or?
No, I just watched a couple episodes and it was garbage.
Yeah. Super strange. So many second
Well,
seasons.
I wouldn't say it's like specifically garbage, but it just definitely wasn't good enough to keep watching.
This one I'm ready for. Record of Ragnarok season part 2, season 2 part 2 is coming out this summer. Yeah, season 2 part 2. So we can watch Buddha fight.
You
Maybe
get
they'll
two
get
more fights, and then next season you might get another one.
Don't put that on me. Maybe they'll have more than 2 people fight this time.
It's only 5 episodes, man. You might only get one fight.
It is only 5 episodes. Jeez. At least it's Netflix, so all 5 will drop on the same day.
In 3 months.
Why you gotta do this to me? Buddha fights and Stu rages. Yeah, that'll be funny to watch. I want to root for him because he's the good guy, but he's Buddha. Undead murder farce. In the 19th century, a world inhabited by vampires, golems, werewolves, and other paranormal creatures. What the hell is golems doing on this list?
Well, I mean, I assume they're common. The reason it's talking about is because they're like a common thing. They might be more akin to zombies here, but yeah.
Oh, I was hoping we'd
I'm
get
just
like a
suggesting
Jewish
something.
rock
Yeah.
golem or something, you know, like actual some mysticism thrown in. Immortal Beauty in her disembodied head, Aya Rindo, along with half-human, half-demon, demon killer Sugu Shunichi, and her loyal maid Shizuku Hasei, travels through Europe as supernatural detective, the Cage User, solving supernatural mysteries while she searches for her lost body. Reverse Dullahan, okay. I can
I think
get
that's just a
behind that.
Dullahan, yeah.
Well,
And
it's
you
just
just only have it's just the
the
head
half of
part.
the Dullahan you never see, though. You know.
Well, unless you're watching Monster Musume.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that
right.
sounds cool. The animation looks very nice. Yeah, could be good.
That's good. What is Lappin Track animations history? Penguin Drum. Okay. Uchitama. Oh, Sarazanmai. That was some weird animation. So if they can do
And it
that,
was good. Yeah.
and anybody from that is still here, then yeah, That'll look amazing. One section leads set, understood Buddha, looks at us and says, Buddha says no breathe. Wait, oh, fun story. In high school, our band director earned the nickname Buddha because one time he yelled at the trumpet section for breathing all the time. Then one of the section leads understood Buddha, looks at us and says, Buddha says no breathe. Was he fat and bald? Is that why you called him Buddha?
Tenburu.
Tenpuru.
Cute name.
I know, I'll become a monk. Akagami Akamitsu has spent his days and nights absorbed in studying and part-time work in an effort to distance himself from his family, which is notorious as a household of philanderers. One day he falls in love at first sight with a girl named Alba Yuzuki, and suddenly he's constantly drowning in worldly desires. Hoping to fight back against his genes and live a more stoic life, he enters a temple only to find out that it's a covenant filled with gorgeous girls. So begins a new rom-com about the temple life of 3 adorable triplets and 2 beautiful freeloaders. Tempuru? Tempuru.
Wait, it says
Because it's a temple. It's called Temple.
Yeah. But it says 3 triplets, but it looks like 3 twins because you got 2 blondes, 2 redheads, and 2 purple hairs.
All I know is I'm going to watch Mother of Goddess Dormitory Hina in the Tempuru.
Yeah, I'll be watching this, or at least a little bit, you know.
I would say chubby, but yeah, he had a very bad receding hairline. Yeah, big Buddha booty. Wouldn't you notice that before you start there? No, because not everybody spoils themselves. Gosh, what don't you get about this shum?
Yeah, you get accepted on just by the boss. You don't know anybody else that works there.
Maybe it's one set of triplets.
Oh yeah, 5 girls, 1 set of triplets. That makes sense.
Yeah, 3 of them are triplets, and 2 of them are freeloaders.
Wait, who are the triplets then?
Purple, other purple, blonde, because she doesn't want to have the same purple hair, so she's older and dyed her hair. That's gonna be my guess.
Gotta go based on eye color. Yeah, it probably is her then.
It's gotta be the eye shape and everything. So this one's freaking weird, and I'm gonna watch this just to be like, what the heck is going on here? Basically, she brings in a cat, and that cat ends up huge, and is just her like housekeeper and life partner.
The fuck?
Is it a metaphor for bringing a drunk into your life, and then he becomes like a house husband? I don't know. Is it legitimately a cat that gets giant? I don't know. But big
is this
giant
a CG
cat
anime?
monster.
Oh god, this is a CG anime.
Is it?
Well, the opening scenes. Let me check out other stuff. That is not CG.
See if because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be mostly animated. He takes great pride in his culinary skills and a good sale at the supermarket. It's basically House Husband, but giant cat. So I'm so intrigued by just that concept.
It just has good animation in general in this preview.
Really?
Like it's using CG, but also actually blends it properly by using reflections and stuff.
I bet the cat is black. It says, when Saku took in a stray black cat. So many black cats on anime shows. Well, you got it right.
So yeah, apparently he just turned into a giant cat, I guess.
Yeah, he just is giant cat now. Wait, no, I want you popped out. Oh, weird. I can't keep this out. I can't keep this popped out. And minimize the main screen.
Also, still acts like a cat mostly, obviously, but
BBC Big Black Cat. My House Kitty for the modern woman.
Yeah, surprisingly good animation. So yeah, I'll watch those. I don't know if I want to keep it up because it's just really weird.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So I hope it doesn't overstay its welcome. I hope it's like a real short. Give me 10 minutes or something on one item, or just give me like.
Oh, is it a TV short? Did you say?
No, it's a TV show. I kind of wish it was a short. We'll see. Race mix it. Not on my watch. Keep your eyes open. Sweet Reincarnation. A boy named
Yay.
Pastry is set to become the next Lord of the Death studio name of Morteln. He's known for having remarkable talent for his age, and just so happens he was a genius pastry chef with a promising future in his previous life. He still retains his determination to make sweets that will make everyone smile, and after reincarnation as pastry, how do you reincarnate? And the people are like, we'll call him pastry. That's a pastry. I don't know, but he'll invent them. Like, what?
Pastry.
No. Can pastry succeed in bringing happiness to this land? Probably. Do I want to watch him do it? Definitely not. Synergy SP, you're getting the skip this season.
Yeah, you should
Are
probably
you gonna
skip
watch this? Are you watching
well, yes, of
pastry?
course I'm watching this, but I'm not gonna keep watching, I guarantee you.
I'll see one.
Yeah, I might not finish one, but I'll try.
Oh, that's right. You'll start one at least. This person summoned Blue Eyes and another dragon on turn 2. WTH. I used to do Blue Eyes ultimate on turn 1 practically, because there were enough of those like summon this, summon that, bring this out, and you could just make a whole ultimate or an alternate dragon. That was always a good one. Can a former salaryman become peerless in another world? A salaryman was shot to death just before earning a promotion. Oh, it's
shot. Wait,
yeah, shot in Japan. Shinzo Abe and this guy, the only 2 shooting deaths in Japan. And God decided to reincarnate him in another world as a 15-year-old healer named Luciel.
At least he's not a pedophile.
It's true. He's a hebephile now. On top of all of that, the country he was born into seems to hate healers. Feeling that he's in danger, Luciel visits the Adventurers Guild in hopes of keeping himself safe. But the training is much harder than he expected, and every day he's forced to drink a mysterious beverage called Substance X. Wait, this life doesn't seem to have anything to do with being a healer. The day-to-day life of a super masochistic, back-from-the-dead healer begins with this very survival on the line.
It doesn't sound interesting, and it looks like crap. I'd recommend skipping it.
I'm gonna start it because of this like Substance X thing. Is this? I want to know.
Oh yeah, it's
is this safe for work? Redo as a healer. Is that what we're about to witness here?
It's a vial of purple stuff, purple oily stuff.
Purple oily stuff. Got it. Substance X. That's important. Plain C's Salaryman. The description is skip. No, I love Salaryman.
Oh, I just scrolled down one. Okay, let's keep going.
I know Idenshi, humanity's dream, crystal humanoid technology. They have illnesses just like humans, but the treatment options are quite different. The troubled AIs band together, and the new doctor at the facility, Pseudo, bears witness. I mean, this could either be plastic memories, or it could be the machines are rising, like Yurei Deco, as far as like trying to be deep and meaningful, but then just like sucking ass. So
yeah,
I'll give it a shot. We'll see. You got a chance, Madhouse.
Oh, it is Madhouse. That's interesting. Yeah.
Chemical X is better than Substance X. Code for cum. Watch for me. Thank you. I will. Ayaka. The story follows Yukito Yanagi, an orphan who one day encounters an eccentric disciple of his father's. The strange man takes him to his birthplace, Ayakajima, made up of 7 islands, where mysterious beings called Mitama and dragons are rumored to reside. Wait, a Mitama is the little stone thing.
Yeah, this is a Bishonen.
Is it Bishonen? Oh, is it straight up flowers as they introduce their names?
It's all dudes, and it's like handsome boys. It's like, okay, I see what you were doing here.
Bunch of dudes. I'm curious how a being could be a Mitama, and why do we have...
Also, actually, one of those characters that there might be a girl. I'm not sure, but the couple characters that I had previewed on like the page, they're all dudes. So it's like, oh, okay.
I like how it just says action. It's not like action mystery. Like they're all trying to protect the harmony of Ayakajima.
But there's another One. The Ones are not on my little list here, so I don't see that one.
Mm,
or the next one that is.
I'm gonna skip Ayaka.
There's one of the few I'm gonna skip too.
Bastard! Ugh. I love that we're getting more because as I recall, season 1 of Bastard was the original 6 OVA series, and now we're getting more of the story. I just wish it went a little harder and laid off the self-censorship a little bit. How gay is it? I don't know. Bunch of dudes hanging out 5 feet apart because they're not gay. But if they're 6 feet apart, then we know they're doing gay COVID stuff. Bastard spent 6 episodes on a boss fight I'm passing. Right, which is why I wish we just had 6 more OVA episodes as opposed to like another season. But this is like more Bastard, so I'm excited to like see where it's supposed to go. But we'll see if they're any good at telling that story.
There we go. That's
Trying to
it.
get those ESG points. So self-censorship it is.
It's a sequel season to one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
Dumb. Malevolent Spirits Monogatari? Yeah, you hated that one. There's
Yep,
more of
I
it.
hated that one.
Level 1 Demon Lord and One Room Hero. After his embarrassing defeat at the hands of a brave hero, the Demon Lord is back and ready for revenge. But after 10 years apart, the hero, Max, isn't the dashing do-gooder the Demon Lord remembers. In fact, Max has returned to being a shut-in slob with no interest in an epic rematch. Can the Demon Lord whip his former nemesis back in his shape? Will he be defeated by the hero turned couch potato once again and join him in his lazy life? Just because this demon is wearing a one-piece swimsuit suit thing with like a tie,
So
I think I
silly.
have to start this one. I think I have to at least give this a shot.
You have no choice.
How the absolute hell did that get a second season? I proffered earlier that all of these shows said, hey, we're coming off of COVID. We'll make like 2 seasons for you, but we'll give you 1 season now and you get your next season in the summer. And there's a ton of these seasons that are getting double seasons all over the place.
Yep.
This three-eyed demon thing is freaking me out a little bit, though. Synduality Noir. The year is 2222. It has been years since Tears of the New Moon, a mysterious rain, poured and wiped out almost the entire human race. The poisonous rain gave birth to deformed creatures devouring humans, and humanity fled from the danger as means for survival. The humans then build an underground haven, Amasia. That sounds like a tumor. I've got Amasia and I'm getting it removed next week. Like that doesn't that's not a good name. In his newly built dystopian city, in a pursuit of maintaining their existence, they run into artificial intelligence named Magus. Not knowing how things will work between them, the story of how humans and AI coinciding and trying to find the truth begin.
Huh.
What? I mean, it's got some interesting mech design. Kind of goofy, but they're a little more in that sort of like semi-realism of like a Patlabor, maybe. We'll see. I'll give it a shot. AKA how the Matrix started. Darling in the Franxx 2. No, maybe? I don't think so. Does that say mecha? Yes, it does, Alex. It does say mecha. And it has a pink robot with green fins and an all-white robot. So it's got a unicorn and a pink Godzilla. 1 episode ONA, Hizukuri in a city of parallel world, a boy finds a broken scissors from his father's belongings after he passed away, and the boy's mother tells him that his father has been a gardener in the past, and he figures out the scissors were made for a Sasuke, who's an artisan living in a foreign country. The boy travels all the way to the place where Sasuke lives in order to
That's a
get his
movie.
scissors
Yeah.
fixed. Well, it's a
A
Netflix
single
movie, it
episode.
looks
Yeah.
like.
Yep.
Yeah. Hmm. I like those journey ones sometimes. When they can be
Yeah, it could be
done as
worth
like a
checking out,
single
like,
movie.
in a couple years whenever I figure out, it's like, "Hey, wait, that thing exists. That's weird."
Yeah, once Netflix is like, you should watch this, you're like, ah, you know what? I got time. You like your mecha like Trump does? Good.
Another Netflix
Oku,
show. That one could be
the
good.
inner chambers. In Edo period Japan, a strange new disease called the red-faced pox has begun to prey on the country's men. What is that, syphilis? What turns your face red? Within 80 years of the first outbreak, the male population has fallen to a quarter of the total female population. Women have taken on all the roles traditionally granted to men, even that of the shogun. The men, precious providers of life, are carefully protected, and the most beautiful of the men are sent to serve in the shogun's inner chambers.
Mm,
This is Rollo Tomasi's nightmare. I'm gonna watch it.
that sounds like fun, yeah.
I'm not.
I'd be excited to check that out when it comes out.
Seven Deadly Sins, The Grudge of Edinburgh. Edinburgh.
Yeah, Why the Last Man, except it's, set in Edo period.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, well, not literally Last Man, though, it's just, like, most men are dead.
Oku manga was great. Movie was meh. Oh, it was a movie. Interesting. It's World's End Harem in the Edo period. Bang Dream for all you music fans. You can watch some more Bang Dream. Kyokai Senki, Kyoko no Soki. Is this supposed to be tied to the other Kyokai Senki? As like the same one, or is this different?
I've already forgotten that it existed.
Other is Aim Warrior of the Bloodline. I might give this one a shot because if it's showing AMAIM as a alternate, then this Fighting Spirits one might be fun. Plus the way they've got the loadout in the image here, just that's a fun bit of design work. Only 6 episodes ONA, so we're talking either 9 anime or Netflix. I might have to hunt that one down.
Although, honestly, if there's, like, no men around, I think a dude would still be the Shogun because he'd be that much more valuable. Also, he could impregnate a lot more women than a woman can be impregnated by men.
It's true. That is how that works. You can only get pregnant once every 6 months. You
6
can
months?
shoot a lot of jizz, or 9 months. You can shoot a lot of jizz in 9 months.
And even then, the thing is you shouldn't get it pregnant that much either, too.
No, it's like what, a year
Yeah, it
and
should
a
be, like,
half in between or something.
or something like that. Just lay off it for a bit, son, okay?
Yeah. All right, now we got cow people. Kyakusho
No.
Kizoku. If they have no water, then let them drink milk. Is this
I'll pass.
like a little like gardening thing? Like, I mean, Japan loves their gyunu. The author of Full Metal Alchemist presents her life of blood, sweat, and laughter in comic and now anime form.
Wait, what?
It's about cows in Hokkaido, because she was a farmer for 7 years. I'll give that a shot. I'll see what it's about. I watch Jeremy Clarkson start a farm. I think I can watch anime farm. All
Oh,
right.
there's no trailer for it.
No trailer.
That.
Sequel to Yojo Shacho. Third season of Card Fight Vanguard. Will plus dress. There are too
Big
many
snooze.
sub names. Can we just get a new Card Fight?
Big skip. Definitely not checking that out.
That's goofy.
Where's the
Shadowverse
Paradise?
Flame. What? This one I feel like came out of nowhere.
The first one, he's like, yeah, I think I'll watch that.
Give it a shot. I think that sounds nice. Yeah. Watch the Milky one. Fujanshi Shokan.
That's
wow, we're done.
So yeah, that season the saddest season I've ever seen, actually.
This is kind of crazy how there really aren't as many shows as there normally are. And then
Like,
on top of that, like half of them are season 2s of things that we weren't that excited for previously.
so
Um,
yeah, I've now discovered 2 new shows this season. Are like, oh yeah, I think that's cool. I want to watch that. And then 3 shows otherwise that are like, I already knew I wanted to watch.
yeah, just a
That's
real
it.
quick jump back to 2022. 2022 gave us Edge Runners, Call of the Night, Elite, Licorice. Oh look, there's the Devil Part
And even
Timer.
if it didn't live up to it, there was a lot of shows I liked watching that season.
Uncle
Or,
started back
or I
then.
was excited for, yeah.
For Male was back then. Engage Kiss, Black Summoner, Parallel. Yeah, there was. I don't know. I think total number of shows I actually watched, enjoyed, and finished will probably be the same. Futo Pi, that one was very good. Let's jump. Let's go to our list here. Anime list. Let's look at summer 2023. God damn it.
There
No.
are there are only 5 shows I'm actually excited for that are like new ones. Did it
Wait,
not
no,
save it?
I can do this. I didn't put any of them in the list, but I can do this. I can do this. If I go to the watching list or plan to watch, where's my planning? Go to planning and then I filter by last updated. And that should perfect. Okay, so now I can click them and I can add them to the I need to zoom
You
out.
just made the list.
I need to do this. I just made the list.
Yeah, that's like a super disappointing season for me. Like I said just a second ago, 5 shows. I have 5 shows I'm actually excited for.
5 of them you're excited for.
Yeah, I have 5 shows I'm actually excited for,
Which
and
which
definitely
5?
yeah, we'll start from the back. Undead Murder Farce, good looking animation, interesting enough,
Head in the
concept.
cage.
Yeah, head show. Do
Golems.
that one. I'll swap this over here so I can just show my screen. Wait, the button. Where'd that button go that lets you? Okay, that's weird. When you kind of make it or make it a small window, it moves stuff around on the
Yeah, it does. I hate it because
weird.
my half screen on this monitor doesn't give me everything, so I have to go half screen and then drag it a little bit until I
Yeah.
get all of
Okay.
the controls.
Okay, so yeah, Undead Murder Farce. Or yeah, we'll just highlight that. The Undead Murder Farce, you got the like 19th century vampires, other demons, as they would call them. You got the demon killer guy, not really interesting, kind of generic, pretty normal. You have the Dullahan, and you're looking for her body. You know, it has some good action animation. We're gonna be watching that one. Looks good. Uh Predical Last Boss Queen. I like the manga quite a bit. Gonna be excited for the anime. Very nice story. I like the characters in it quite a bit, and that's really what carried it for me. Definitely recommend checking that one out. One of the better villainous shows. Helk.
Yeah, Hulk
Basically,
looked
the
fun.
hero, this buff hero dude, Helk, decides he wants to become the Demon Lord, and he just looks awesome. And that
He's
seems
just a
like it's gonna
jacked
be,
human, right? I
yeah,
think
he's just
that's
a
supposed to be the
jacked
funny
human.
part.
It seems like it's gonna be really fun. He hates humans, apparently. Yeah, there's definitely been
Hates you.
shows like
He
this
is a
before.
human.
There's definitely been manga. Yeah, there's manga like this before. This is one of the first few that I've seen animated, and I'm like, yeah, I'm excited for this. It seems like it's gonna be fun. The girl I like forgot her glasses. There's a really cute romance, very similar to other ones we've seen recently, like the My Dangerous in My Heart and Kubo-san as like school rom-coms. I wouldn't count Insomnia in there because it's not too much comedy. It's a little bit different setting wise.
A little more relaxed, just
Yeah. It
drama.
feels it feels different because they're focused on their hobby a lot rather than just the characters doing their normal school life.
Right.
Yeah, and then of course Zom 100. This is one I'm very excited to see. It looks awesome. It is absolutely gorgeous. You will love it after watching that first episode. This is gonna be the one everybody's talking about. It's like this is amazing, and it's probably not gonna get a second season just because screw us, you know.
Yeah, exactly. This is great, so you don't
Yeah,
get to see it ever
this is a
again.
really awesome manga. Really fun characters. It's just a great time. Kind of criticizing just the current culture we have of just working, 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 going home, working, 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 and just doing nothing. You just don't live for anything. You're just going through the motions and
All right,
stuff like that. That's what the criticism is. And I like it a lot. All right, and those are the shows I'd recommend, and those are the shows I'm actually excited for.
that's what you're excited for.
Meanwhile, I watch all this stuff for Summer Games Fest. Don't care about any of the big people, but you see all the other little people there. I like those people. I like the little guys. The Intel game, whatever, like Intel had a show and PC Gamer had a show. They both had a lot of cool titles they showed off. Added a bunch of titles to my wish list. I think before I do any of the Next Fest stuff, like on Saturday or Sunday, I don't know which day, I'm gonna go through and resort my wish list. I'm gonna make a stream out of that.
Nice. All right. As far as me for anime goes, Jujutsu Kaisen, of course, Mushoku Tensei, Bleach,
Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't
Horimiya.
talk about Mushoku Tensei because it's a sequel. I was only talking about the new ones. Mushoku
Oh
Tensei
yeah.
is another show I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna probably gonna love that one. Yeah. Otherwise,
You
those were the
you
only
will enjoy
couple.
that one, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Masamune Kun's Revenge. You didn't watch the first season of that one?
No.
Okay. I'd be interested. I feel like that one's right up your alley. Zom 100 as well. My Happy Marriage, like I said, I want to see sort of what the plan is as far as that goes. Uh, Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses. Liar Liar. You didn't put Liar Liar on there, the one where they play games.
I'm not excited. I mean, the thing is, like I said, I'll watch like basically all of the new stuff. Like I'll watch the
Yeah,
vending machine. But I'm not like excited. I don't expect it to be good. I expect to drop it.
gotcha.
That's more what I'm saying. Is like I don't think Liar Liar is gonna be good. Actually, no. I expect
Okay.
vending machine to be more funny and enjoyable.
Yeah, vending machine should be
Yeah.
fun.
I'll be checking out Rurouni Kenshin as well. I don't have any expectations for it because I just don't know the original. Never watched it.
Gotcha. See, look, Alex more liked Masamune. Hope the new season good. Same. Seven Swords. Looks like it'll be a pretty quick drop.
The closest thing you'd have to slice of life for me would be the Girl I Like Forgot Her Glasses.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be slice of life, romance, comedy, that kind of basic stuff that you see a lot of. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chill Slice of Life, maybe Tiny Senpai here.
Oh, actually, yeah,
That might,
yeah, that's probably gonna be one of the better like slice of life slow
but it
shows we're
might
gonna
still
see.
have that added little bit of stress of like work deadlines and that kind of thing. So if you're looking to avoid that in your anime, maybe there might be something else that comes up.
My
Atelier Riza might be an option as
the
far as like,
my unique skill makes me OP is gonna be like a OP hero.
yeah,
It could be fun. It might not be that good, but it should be like a pretty chill show, really. I would
should
assume
be
so.
enjoyable. I think Temple's gonna be my season's goddess Terrace. Like
Yeah,
it's
Zom
just gonna
100
be right
definitely had
there.
etchy, but I'm not that worried about it being censored because as long as she has like a low cut top, that's like most of it,
Yeah,
or most of the appeal
there's a
stuff
lot of
that
that
they'd be
though.
censored otherwise. That's what I mean. And
Like
I don't think they're going to be censoring her shirt, so it should be pretty normal. You shouldn't notice too much change from the manga.
what was the show last season that it straight up took out an entire like scissoring threesome scene from the manga.
I remember the Onimai took out a lot of scenes.
Oh, Dead Mount Death Play.
Dead Man Deathplay
Dead
did that.
Mount Death Play is like a raunchy manga.
Oh yeah, I just
But
like took out all that sex stuff.
you
'Cause there
like
was not any sex stuff really. It was just like scantily
yeah,
clad.
they're just like hanging out in a hotel room in their underwear together. Not so in the manga. Not so. Mom wants to watch another Slice show, so probably Tiny Senpai. Yeah, Tiny Senpai is probably gonna be
Oh yeah, if you want to watch
a
something like
go-to for that.
current season, yeah, check that. There's always
Maybe this
plenty of
big
good
cat
slice of life
one.
you can go back for too.
Big cat one might be interesting as far as like a slice of life, but then also there's a cat.
I'm not sure about the big cat one, but that would be one of the ones that's like closest to making the list, along with the vending machine. Those
Yeah,
two are the ones that are just don't make the cut for me.
gotcha. Wait, did you put the villainous on yours? Are you excited for that one?
Yeah,
Okay.
I talked about that.
I don't. My
Yeah, it was
brain
one of the better
skipped that
villainous.
one.
Yeah, it was one of the better villainous shows I've read, so I would
Awesome.
recommend it.
Oh, why am I tired? Ah.
So yeah,
Ugh.
a little bit
God.
disappointing. Probably gonna keep working on my dredge video, but then after I'm good enough with that, I'll start adding a little. I'll make a little tier list maker.
Nice. And I gotta do a whole new bunch of those. Didn't have headshots of any of the characters, so the waifu list is probably gonna take a couple weeks before I get the
Yeah, you probably
updated
just wait
version.
till week 2. Then I should have everything up.
It's gonna be a minute before I get that going. The question is, when they release it on Blu-ray, will it be uncensored? Will what be uncensored? Because it's not like
The Zom 100 maybe.
Zom 100 might not even be like traditionally censored, where they just remove the censorship for the Blu-ray release. It could just be that they skip a scene or show the other side of a scene, you know. But sometimes when they do that, it ends up that they actually did have an entire other scene that they animated that they removed. So you never quite know.
Yeah, I think if they do censor Zom
I've
100,
got
it's
some
probably
Moe
not going
ones
to
to
be too much of a
capture.
negative. There's plenty of other good stuff there.
What's the next in Moemon? Oh, that's right. I'm grinding so that I can beat Lofty.
Gotta beat 'em all.
Yep.
Steal the money.
Kick his ass. And his grass Pokemon.
Does he have a grass Pokemon because you picked the water?
Yeah, he's got the Venusaur. Oh, that's loud. Yeah, he's got the Venusaur.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah, we'll see in like the first episode.
Definitely skipping the boss secretary banging scene.
Yeah, that'd be first episode.
We'll see.
And
They
people
might
might have
not.
also just forgot to put the tag on it too, because it's not an etchy. I wouldn't say its genre is etchy because that's not like one of the main focuses.
Right, because Ecchi implies a little bit more of that like silly comedy booba. Whereas like this could be like
Yeah,
when you're
it's
watching
definitely
a zombie
there, but it's
movie,
not the
there's always
focus.
somebody topless, right?
Yeah.
But it's never like, I wouldn't call them like sexy shows. They just happen to have some sexy things in them. I'm just fighting all these guys that I never fought previously. Figure that's the easiest way to grind it up. Look at this Doomcough. He lost his bird. If a boss
Yeah,
can't give his secretary overtime, why even have one?
that's a cool design for Tropius. I like it.
It's
But yeah,
like a
the actual
palm
number of
tree
shows
wings.
I'm going to be checking out is less as well. I only have 24 shows on my list of like just new stuff I'll give a shot to.
No Etchy for you. You don't like accidental panties? Not my thing. What if they're on
Yeah, I don't
purpose
think that is
panties?
probably not going to be in Zom 100. Yeah.
You're not gonna have accidental panties in Zom 100?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, maybe there was like one scene, but you know.
Because I mean, High School of the Dead basically cut its
It's
teeth on
not High
accidental
School of the Dead.
panties.
Yeah. It's
That's
not
not
at all
that.
like High School of the Dead.
Okay.
Not remotely.
I mean, it's zombies, so could have fooled me.
Yeah, actually, you need to go to the bathroom for like past half hour, so I'll go do that. I'll be back.
Do it. I'm gonna keep cutting down Pokemans, Moemans.
I'll talk a little bit. Yeah, when I get back, I'll talk about some of the games I checked out from Summer Games Fest that I would recommend you check out as well.
Yeah, I'm stoked. You tagged me in a couple of them. Go piss and then come back. High School of the Dead is awesome. Well, dumb but awesome. High School of the Dead understands zombie horror more than most zombie movies understand zombie horror. Did Alex just come out of the closet? Good for Hime. Minutes to rub one out. The Dodrio is such an odd look. Where's the other head? Shouldn't there be a third? High school, I thought we were talking House of the Dragon. No, Hatada is High School of the Dead, not House of the Dragon. Much cooler version. He was having to give him a break. There just wasn't a lot to get him excited on the Annie list. That's all. The mangaka died. I think I heard that. I beat Chester. All right, Chester, give me your money. Is that different than DxD? Yes. High School DxD is High School DxD. Guy joins a demon force, and then it's like demons versus angels versus fallen angels. It's a whole thing and a ton of fun. High School of the Dead is guys at high school on the rooftop confessing or denying to a girl, and then bam, zombies attack. I think he's confessing and she's denying, and then zombies attack. And it is fantastic. Very fun, very well done. The nerdy otaku guy who knows a lot about guns gets his fat time to shine, and it is just a great zombie series. And then it has a really just a absolute definition of fan service OVA at the end of that. Don't have to watch it, but it still has some fun as far as like have you ever played like Left 4 Dead or any of those and you're like, why is there a beach map? That's what the OVA is for. Jamie, play the sniper jiggle scene. Yeah, the most famous the fastest boob in the world. The overpowered nail gun with Glorious. You know, my favorite part of that whole nail gun scene is when he like attaches sights to the nail gun. That's when I was like, this is hilarious. This is amazing. I can't believe that he's taking the time to add sights. Makes sense, but like still kind of silly. Here we go. Here's everybody's giant spoiler alert for High School of the Dead. So here we have a guy. They come across a gun cache at some point, and you gotta get the whole scene. She has this gun, and it's wrapped around her, but then she stops being able to move. Something happens, and he grabs her and basically squeezes her tits with his elbow to stabilize himself while he takes the shot. And then the shot goes underneath the cooter. She dodged that one. And then second shot here, we get Matrix boobies that are able to dodge the round individually as it comes flying through. So let's take a look at that again, because they don't move up and out of the way that you think they would travel. They take time to Neo Matrix dodge around the round each time. That's one of the best zombie films of all time. You have 3 episodes left of High School of the Dead. It's glorious. Those boobs. They move very fast. Yo, is this the full scene? Okay, yeah. We mostly just saw that, but check it out. You should definitely watch it. It's so great. Use the second link. Use the second link if you're going to watch it again for research references. I should probably heal my paralyzed Arcanine, shouldn't I? I have fly, right? Yeah, Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl, take me away. You hold on to the wings of the eagle. I hold on to the wings of the eagle. Watch as they all fly away. Don't make shows like DXE or Hot to Do anymore. All the good ecchi never gets adapted. Have you seen Goddess Terrace? Um, it is very, very fun. Such a great song. Hell yeah, it's a great song. Freaking love that song. I'm gonna go see them July. They're coming up to the area and I'm gonna see them. It's gonna be great. Jamie, play some Chad Kroger. Tried it, censorship annoyed me. Yeah, a lot of people are waiting for the uncensored version. That is for sure. Rock Tomb? Maybe Rock Tomb won't kill it. Because it's level 30. I kind of want the Venonat. Dang it. That definitely killed it. Definitely ruined it. I love how they only get like 160 XP each for level 30 Pokemon. But like if I'm in a battle with level 40, it's like 1,000! Vehemently anti-censorship. But how do you know if the show is any good? Like things that are worth seeing uncensored if you don't see the show at least a little bit first. Rock squash bug. Yeah, I'm learning. Can't punch a bird, rock squash bug. I'm figuring it out. We're building the spiral graph in my head as we speak. Biker Alex sent out the Blitzel. Alright, Blitzel, eat shit. Get flame wheeled. It worked. And watch, that level 30. Oh, 378. Interesting. That seems appropriately leveled. Watch the first 2 episodes, read the first 5 chapters of the manga. Okay, then you know you want to see it once it comes out in an uncensored version. Buy the Blu-ray. Blitzel's cute. Yeah, the little horn is adorbs. Firefang. Boom. Critical hit, not very effective. It's my favorite kind of hit. How did I get poisoned? What a pain in the butt. No, I'm actually not gonna change. I'm gonna let the wheezing hang out here. I'm gonna hit me with an antidote. Fun romp, kind of cute. It's basically Love Hina, but at a coffee shop next to the water, and I love it. It is fantastic. Very, very fun show. From its special ability is just to be an asshole. Is that what it is? It's like, oh, you got me. Enjoy. Like, go to hell, Pokemon. Using that flame. See, that was $12.97 for that thing, and it wasn't really that much higher. It's a good thing I left this whole path so that I could grind a little bit. I've really been just running past every trainer I could up until now, and it's like I need to get that grind up. Boom. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Did the show get the douche businessman yet? Yes. You mean the guy that like was mean to his granny back in the day? Yes, you got that one. But there's a much more enjoyable asshole group that they keep encountering, I would say, than the douchey business guy. Cafe has a lot of booty shots and booba. It does, but it doesn't feel unwarranted. Like, it feels correct. Dang it. Evolve forms give you more points. That's true. And also, I get a ton more points from fighting against trainer-owned Pokemon. The guy who tried shutting them down. He didn't try very hard, to be fair. He was just kind of an ass, like, bow down to me. But then later on, there's the other group of ruffians, and they're a pretty good group to laugh at. Let's hit you with another flame wheel. Boom. I think I want to get Arcanine up to at least level 50. No, I'm gonna keep grinding on this Grimer. Oof, poison hurts a lot, actually. I think there might be more poison coming, though, in his lineup, so I'm just gonna keep fighting through the poison. Because he can't poison me twice if I'm already poisoned, you know? The gang wannabes who get their asses kicked? Yes. That group is a very, very fun group. Wait, no, I want to keep you. Emolga? Emolga can't hurt me. I will fix my poison now. Ugh. I need to be able to, like, fast tap up to the top here. No stacking afflictions. Yeah, not like in Elden Ring where you can stack Scarlet Rot and Poison. Although that is a really good combo against bosses that are giving you a hard time. Like, if you get a boss down to the last little bit a few times, just slap on some poison weapons or some rot weapons and just whack them for a bit and then switch over to your main weapon. Another look at the Blitzel for everybody. It's Blitzel! Flame Wield! Even after a decade, you still hate the flying rat. Emolga's a rat? I thought Emolga was a firebird. It is a rat. That's hilarious. Based on the Moemon, I assumed it was some sort of bird. Because it has wings. Thank you for your money, biker man. Huh! Let's try really hard together. Alright, we're going up against the twins, Kiri and Jan. Volbeat and Illumise? What a strange combo. Whacking that one too. I'll crunch it. Boom. On fire. Yeah, any sort of rodent is still basically a rat. You have fire and flying against the bug. Perfect. Fire Fang. Oh, and I got stuck using crunch because of something they did. I guess you're getting crunched, Illumise. That's right. Eat it. Arcanine. I don't know how much more juice I need to level up. Maybe I don't need to get to 50. But I'll do the...
Arcanine's probably close enough. But yeah, you should get everybody above 40.
I should get everybody above 40?
Yeah, probably.
The Venusaur is above 50.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be rough. But if I'm
maybe yeah,
prep,
you get
then I'll be okay.
Yeah, if you got the Arcanine up towards 50, it should be pretty good, you know.
I'm just gonna finish off this this route, I think, because I left all of these trainers here because I could run around most of them.
Okay, take a guess. How many things are on my wish list right now? I
In
want
s-
numbers in the chat.
in Steam,
Yeah, my
I'm gonna
Steam wish list.
say 72 things in the wish list. What shows am I caught up on? I am caught up on Oshi no Ko, um, level 999, Birdie Wing. Birdie Wing is exciting. We just got introduced to the Dark Golfer. We have a woman of color
I was gonna
about
say
to enter
she's
the golf
black.
green. Yeah, I was gonna say she's black. She's the American golfer. They're like,
Of
her name
course.
is the Lunar Empress, and then she's
That's
just
very
a
nice.
black lady that walks out.
It's
And
just
of
like
course it's anime, so they just give her white lips, and you're like, I feel like this is a caricature. This seems inappropriate if I think about it. Like,
it sounds just like Baki, where you have Muhammad Ali Jr. is the only like American.
yeah, exactly.
Also, I've got enough guesses. The actual answer is 384. So yeah, that's why I'm gonna do a stream reorganizing the list.
Good night, Pop. 134.
No,
Oof.
384.
300. Jeez, here I thought I was off by like 20 to 30. I'm off by hundreds.
Yeah.
Jeez. And that's just in your wish list. Your stuff that you're thinking you might want to buy if it gets on sale.
Yeah.
Mercury was fun catching up on. Things went bad. I think I have one. I might have 2 episodes to catch up on for Birdie Wing. Speaking of birdies, get
Apparently, I haven't
burnt.
touched my wish list since like 80 games ago, so I have like a bunch of these to sort.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a
Oh, yeah,
good
because
feeling
I
when you
like
drop
because
many
obviously
of
I have
them.
such a big wish list. I like sorting it too.
You could just, buy stuff or not buy stuff.
I like sorting it. So as I said, it gets a stream.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you might as well if he gets a stream, but so goofy. Because it's like you buy it or you don't buy it. What are you sorting it into?
A ranking, you know. Yeah, how I
Oh,
give
like
numbers
things
to
you're
things.
interested in more or
Yeah.
interested in less kind of a thing? Or
Yep.
okay. Your wish list is 13, you think? My wish list is down there. I think my wish list might just be like Ice Road Truckers and uh maybe one other game.
Yeah, probably like half these games are unreleased. So that's how it is.
Ah,
The actual list of
yes.
games I have like high on consideration for like purchasing is like 30.
There you go. That is a 10% of your list are things that you're actually like around the corner considering buying.
Yeah. I obviously have plenty of games. You know, if this stuff goes on sale for like 80% or more off, yeah, I'll just pick it up.
Nice.
Yeah, those games at the top is like, yeah, I'll just buy it. Like when it gets cheap, it's just getting bought because I know it's something I'll enjoy.
There you go. My issue is I'll buy it even when it's on sale. Like there's a lot of stuff on PlayStation that's gone on sale, especially with like the VR and everything.
Yeah.
And I'll pick it up and it's sitting in my library now because the only VR game I'm playing is Gran Turismo 7, right?
Yeah, that's what's got to be a deep sale. Yeah. So basically, the list is sort of like my top games, and then I have the top games I'm sure I'm gonna like. Then I have some DLC for games I already own that I like,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have just the rest of the games that are already released that I have just on the list. I'll consider if it situationally. Some of these actually I should take off because I got them for free on other platforms, like Breath Edge.
Good
I
night,
just I got that for
Alfarius.
free.
You got which
Oh,
one for free?
Breath Edge. It was free on like Amazon or Epic at some point. I don't remember which, but I do know I have it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can take that off right now.
Breath Edge.
Shotgun King. I already purchased that one on GOG. Take that
Yeah,
one off.
GT7 is gold in VR. It is absolutely designed for it.
And then
There's a
I'll
couple
probably
goofy things, but I love it overall.
yeah, and I'll be thinning this down, just like taking some out. I'm not gonna bother doing that right now, but yeah, I'll just like take some of these out on probably Sunday. I'm probably just gonna do Sunday because I'm gonna be streaming again on Monday once Next Fest starts.
Wait, it traced my flash fire? What does that mean? I mean, I can't use fire against it?
No, it should just be able to. Well, actually, maybe it was. I thought you were gonna be fighting against Smeagol.
Smeagol. No. I'm fighting against this damn Porygon. Special ed helmet and all.
Mhm. Yeah.
This better work. This is my last extreme speed.
Yeah, then after games that are like fully released, I put the early access titles. I don't usually consider buying a title once in early access because I mean, why would I really? Like, unless it's something I'm going to be wanting to play to review specifically, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah. What about if it's a game that never leaves early access? Then what do you
Well,
do?
it never gets purchased. That's a
But
sad
you
fate,
could
but they
access
could.
it early, you know?
But I mean, they could also just release it from early access. There's only a couple titles I'd consider doing that for. Is stuff that's already like very complete, like Project Zomboid.
Sons of the Forest.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, 'cause I played it immediately. Even if we're not playing right now.
I'm pretty sure the original The Forest is still in early access.
Are you
Isn't
allowed to have
it?
2 games in early access? Yes.
I don't know. They are. What's up here? Umbreon and her abs.
Yeah, right now I'll just move all the things into the correct spot, like at the bottom of like either the bottom of the games that are released, the bottom of the early access, bottom of the just unreleased games. And unreleased games are all at the bottom.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of like they're the actual wish list or the unreleased games. Use the item finder. Okay. Item finder. Up. How far up? Item finder. What if I go all the way up? You gonna tell me down? Gosh dang.
So it's the one tile below you.
I assumed that I could skip that one. Oh wait, it's down again.
No, it might also show that it's on one of those 2 tiles, so you just go between these 2 tiles because it's going to keep doing that, right? It's going to show you up now. Yeah.
So what, I have to get between the two?
No, I mean, it's just on one of the 2 tiles. I don't know which one it is, but you know.
Ooh, it's a katana wielding fox. But
Yeah,
it's gotta die.
Zangoose.
Sorry, everybody. You look like you could use a little fire for the trap. Oh man, freaking Weckfest was so much fun. Such a
Oh, that was
blast.
the boat one.
No, that's the car one. Boat one?
Yeah, you're talking about the boat one before the jet boat.
The jet boat?
Jet boats, yeah.
You're talking about Seafair?
Yeah, I guess
No,
that's it.
Seafair is in August.
Yeah, you talked about it before. I don't know if
Yeah, I've talked about that before. They're turbine engines. They're not jets technically, but yeah, they're really cool race boats. But no, this was Weckfest, which is modified cars. It started as a Japanese car show, and is now gone, I don't know, like 8 countries or something like that. But just fascinating. It's hilarious to watch too, just to people watch, because like the girls have as many mods as the cars do, but still all of the guys are just staring at the cars. Like you might as well not be there. It's really funny from like a social experiment standpoint. So if a thing WeatherTech associated, no, not WeatherTech. Why does the
Weather
thing...
Tanko associated is what you said?
Do I go to the side or something? Like, what is going on here? No, this
No,
way.
it definitely wants you on that title. You could try going down
Wow.
one and see if it still points directly to your side.
Okay, so
Does
those
it, can it
both...
point? Check if it can point diagonally, like go down one.
Dang it. The company that sells laser-sized floor mats. No, I'm familiar with WeatherTech. But there were no WeatherTech anything at that show. It would all have been some crazy cool custom stuff. We had Japanese girls doing a beach drive thing in Daytona. Very hot. Using those 90s cars too. Awesome. Everybody see the NASCAR at the 24 Hours of Le Mans? Fantastic showing by America's Best.
Did America win?
That's not how NASCAR, or that's not how Le Mans works. So we were there as Garage 53 or whatever it's called. So technically, we were in our own league. So yes, we did win because we were the only ones competing against us.
Well, they should have got good.
Alexa, stop timer. Somebody forgot their timer. What were we just talking about?
They need to get good. The Europeans need to get good because they can't beat us in our own game.
Yeah, basically everyone's like making fun of like, can it even turn to the right? How are they going to proceed? So basically there's the crazy hypercars where like they're the fastest group. Then there's GTE is the next fastest group of cars. And then the NASCAR, they took 500 pounds off of a NASCAR, so it wasn't a true NASCAR, but close enough, right?
Yeah.
And then on quali day, the NASCAR was actually lapping. I think it was 5 seconds ahead of most of the GTE cars. So rather than stick it behind the GTE cars, they stuck it in front of the GTE cars, because the last thing you want is a car going through slower cars, because passing a car is the most dangerous thing that can occur on the track, right?
Yes.
What did I get? It said, wait, didn't it say the item finder? Oh, it's telling me to go to the side. Okay. So they started it in front. So it started in the 29th position.
Okay, I think what you have to do is you have to stand on a tile to its side and then look at it and press A.
Oh, I got it. Okay, cool. I got a zinc.
Yeah, that's
Great.
how you do it. That's how you
I
actually
can-
do that.
Now I can shoot some zinc ropes, I guess. Hey, a ditto.
It's a ditto.
Ditto.
You got a ditto, so this ditto
I
gets
need a
to die
ditto.
because you got a ditto. You need a ditto?
I don't have a ditto. It doesn't have a gender. It's just a ditto. Don't make me hurt you, ditto. Should I hurt it a little bit?
I don't think Arcanine can hurt it a little bit.
Ditto used reversal. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think you can hurt it a little bit. I think it's just gonna die.
Okay. We're just going to keep throwing Ultra Balls until you decide to come with me. Your Alexa probably just went off. Nice. Yeah, no, mine had a timer, so hopefully I just turned off whatever your timer was that was going. Anyway, so the NASCAR is going around, lapping great. It's literally on the tail of some of the fastest track cars in the world when it comes to distance endurance racing. And then it rained, so the driver's like first time driving a NASCAR in the rain, because I don't think NASCAR usually goes when it rains. They sort of do the baseball thing where they call it off. And then transmission failure. So they completely replaced the transmission, and so it sat, what did they say, an hour? It spent an hour in the garage, came back out, and burned its way back through the GTE field to finish in 39th place. So when you look at like numbers wise, like sure it lost 10 positions, but it also spent an hour in the garage. And now all of the memes are freaking Leonard Skinnerd as a Camaro NASCAR burns past a Ferrari on the Monsanto Straight. It's so fantastic. The best part, it doesn't even have to do with the NASCAR, because the NASCAR is like, oh, it's basically a like, this is the garage for the weird cars, the test cars. Like, we go to Le Mans with this thing and see what it can do. That's what it's doing there. You get one of those every year. And then Ford is like, I don't really care. It's basically just a science project. But you know what? We're going back to Le Mans, and we're going to beat Porsche and Ferrari, and we're going to do it year after year after year. So we've got we've got Ford, who has had their Ford versus Ferrari like itch just scratched to hell by Camaro here with Chevy. And now they're like, all right, we're getting back in. We're getting back in with the so they're building a Mustang for Le Mans racing, basically. I am so excited to see Ford coming out, because I think Cadillac already has an LMP car, which are like the super fast ones. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be very fun. They can on road circuits, so it depends on how much rain. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like Formula One does the same thing. If it starts raining, they switch to the intermediate tires, and then if it keeps raining and they have to switch to the full wet tires, then they'll like cancel the race, because no one likes the full wet tires apparently.
Alexa, play House of the Rising Sun. They call the rising sun.
It's been the ruin
of many a poor
boy.
No, we can't do that. It's because we don't hear each other at the same time as the stream picks it up.
We'll get it next time. So this is gonna be the
Huh.
Mustang at Le Mans. So
That's interesting.
it's got a real short, narrow grill on the new Gen 7. Big old floppies up here.
Yeah, but I thought you.
This is a GT3, so then there must be another one.
That should give a lot of downforce then, huh?
Yeah, especially so that it won't affect it a ton.
Was that just Blaine or the come on stream too? Seemed jonky.
I don't know. My little column A, little column B. I went down yellow for a second there.
Yeah, it seems like you dropped some.
It was just this Mustang was too much for the bits. They couldn't get through. Oh, because I make my tires. There was so much rain when it first started. Every hypercar spun out badly. Yeah. Hypercars are not built for rain. Let's see if we can find a Le Mans. At the end of the Monsanto Straight. Rain creates early chaos at Le Mans. Yeah, show me because I saw a couple of these videos and it was like terrifying, but also hilarious. Arigatos.
Senor Roboto.
No, this is a safety car thing. Give me that video. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, this is so great. So it's like, oh, we got some rain. Oh, we can't turn. Wheels don't work. What do we do? Help!
Oh, Jesus.
Help! And this guy back here just like, I'm coming in backwards. He just bounces off that fence. Oh my
wheels
gosh.
don't work. Wheels don't work.
We're on board with Cadillac. Cadillacs can't turn anyway, and now it's wet. But it's this guy, the GTE, that comes spinning in this Porsche, and he's just like, bam! Oof. He.
Just nobody got it.
How many times does this Porsche spin? So this is for anyone curious, this is the Mont Saint Straight, I believe, at the end here. Or is this coming down into the Porsche turn? I'm pretty sure this is the Mont Saint Straight. But why does no, this can't be. This has to be this after the Mont Saint. So this is like the second longest straight. So they're coming down and then they're just doing these crazy turns. So we've got, he's drifting. There's one. There's that, and two. 2.5. 2.5 spins from the boy in the Porsche, which means he's got at least 2.5 Keurigs of poop in his pants. You think that's the pit road? I don't think it's the pit road.
No, it's a weird spot to be pit road. Usually actually have to turn off, not just like come out of a corner.
Because the pits are in the weird, they're on the inside. Here, let's pull this one. Will this one show me what I want? Okay, yeah. So here, I think that turn is right here. So the Porsche curves. So this is the long straight. This is the Indy straight. I thought it might have been. Then they take a couple quick turns here, and I think they're coming down to do this turn and then into here. That might be the bit. Because by the time you get to the pits are like pretty distinctly visible with like the grandstands and everything.
That's a very interesting pit exit. Cause that adds that's a lot of extra time to your pit stop, doesn't it?
I would have to take a look at it. I've never done a pit stop that takes the entire thing in a game, but that might be what they do now. I thought it just cut right back onto the circuit, onto the Dunlop Hill, but because here's, oh, this is a tiny picture. Gosh, why are these pictures all made for ants? Let me pull up the pit lane. That's where you go into the pit lane. You do turn off at the end. Pit lane exit, maybe? Are none of these going to show me the pit lane exit? Oh, and back in the day, it was a straight line, of course. I don't know. Anytime people model it in games, they don't use that exit. They use the old exit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gotta get this Arcanine leveled up here. Let's get this Fire Fang stuck out. Get it smashed up and ready. I like that when you post on Kick, I get this little
green
squid
K.
with a K. Yeah. Does this show it? Let's see. Yeah, Veritax is a man of travel.
He's a man of inconvenience, not being inconvenienced.
Yeah, he will find his way. Tetra Rouge. It just kind of pops on there. I wonder if that's just the other circuit. Because, like, there is another circuit on there. I think that's just a secondary circuit, this little guy up here.
Oh, okay.
So, like, if they're doing, like, an endurance race or something, they can use that instead, rather than doing the pit lane. Cirque du Sarthe. Because I'm pretty sure they literally just, like, after all these squigglies, you pull off to get into the pit lane. But then getting back on, because it would be weird if you dumped them off at the top of Dunlop Hill. That's like a really weird place to dump people off. But I could see that being a turn that brings you like down into the race again. So my guess is just it's a straight pit lane. That makes the most sense to me. That's what I've experienced in game when I'm going around. Can I beat this guy? We'll see.
I think that's kind of weird is the fact that any games you add without coming back to it are just randomly sorted.
Oh, are they?
It's like the last 80 things I added to this list are just like randomly sorted, not in the order that I put them in there.
Funny. Not even in like the order of date? Like what are they using?
I have no idea.
How strange. Biker's about to use a grimer. Oh no, I'm not gonna change. There's like 5 smaller circuits. Yeah, that would make sense to me. Paralyzed? Dang it. Don't be paralyzed. Flame wheel.
Okay,
I mean, I
got
guess I
all
could
the...
switch over to Gran Turismo and then I could just drive
Yeah,
around it.
Yeah, you can just show it off. Yeah, why not?
I could
You
just
got it
do
there.
that. Got it.
Yeah.
I'd be on controller, so it'd be kind of silly to watch, but we can do that.
Yeah. I'm actually setting up these games finally. I moved all the stuff that's already released, the early access to whatever. I moved all those things out of there finally, so now I just got the actual new titles.
Nice.
Yeah, just bring down all the ones I want to actually mention.
Save this. You can't recall what the largest road circuit in the U.S. if it's Elkhart, Lake Road, or Sebring. Sebring would make the most sense, but I mean it could be Elkhart.
Do you see the other one I pinged you with the other day?
Yeah, I saw you ping me with something. I didn't click it, but I saw that you said I would like it, and I was like, I probably will. But I'm playing a lot of Gran Turismo, so I'm not really paying attention to anything else. Circuit of the Americas, CODA says grade 1 FIA spec 3.4 facilities. Spring Mountain is going to be huge. The Road America is one of the longest circuits, 4.05 miles. So Road America would be the answer there. So Elkhart wins. It's pretty dang long. All right, I have to actually like, since I removed my splitter, I removed that. I'm gonna physically unplug it. Thanks. I'll be back. I'll be under here if anybody needs me. He'll be back. Road America Sebring is 3.741 miles. Welcome back. Or welcome, Chronic Gamer. What is this? I went under the desk in order to swap things. But yeah, Road America, Elkhart. Shut your mouth. No, I won't shut my mouth. I actually was going under my desk in order to switch a couple things.
I don't think he believes you.
And then I need to go to studio mode so I can click this. Hey, it's working. Cool. All right. Now the only issue is audio. How do I want to do the audio? Oh, I know. Oh wait, no, that's an extension. Dang it. That won't work. What if I do... Ooh, I have just the thing. I have
You're figuring out try to actually get the audio correctly for your PS5.
You look like a FTM ransexual? Well, that's because I'm running right through your mom. That's how that works.
He's being more polite than I usually am. That's kind of funny.
Wait, who's got what?
Was the cat back?
How about the 6th? 6th, what? 6th place? 6th position? So I'm going to use a mini to dual quarters so that I can get this to plug in. Actually, that seems dumb. How'd I do that? That's just going to give me one side. Is that going to be good enough? No, I should use the other one. Let's bring back.
I don't know what you're doing actually.
Who are these people? Oh, so there's a plug on the bottom of a PS5 controller that'll be the quickest way for me to get audio into the board.
Through the controller? That's interesting. And I've never used a PS5, so makes sense. I wouldn't know anything about it.
Yeah. Just trust me. Trust me that it works. You're supposed to like.
I'll trust you when it actually works.
Like you plug your headphones in, right? And you plug your headphones in to have your headset, and all of that plugs into your controller. That's happened since like Xbox 360, I think.
Hello, IJP. We're hitting gaming hours.
What is up, IJP? We were talking about Le Mans, so now we're going to actually play a little bit of Le Mans. Stream is only big enough for one fed. That is true.
At least Gemini finally admits it. Trying to nail him this whole time, but he just covered his tracks too well. Try to put a tail on
machine.
him.
You mean Xbox wireless controllers have a headphone jack too? No, I'm using a PS5 controller. But yeah, let's go over to the Cirque du Sarthe. Let's do a time trial real quick on the full course with Chicane. HDR is on, everyone. Time to bail for bed. Good night, Veritax. You have a good one.
See you.
And now I can also tweak this. Change car. What car do you want to drive?
Sure, Gemini, sure. 917.
A 917, the living legend.
Yeah.
Do you even know what that means?
No, I have no idea what that means.
It's just a crazy cool Porsche. That's all.
Oh yeah, the audio is definitely off.
Wait, is it?
The audio is like. That's what
Oh,
it
here.
sounds like.
Let me try a different cable.
It's like super muffled.
Oh, actually, it's probably because the gain is so low. Let me try a different cable, and then I'll play with it a little bit here. Oh, also, I'm putting it in a line. Hold on. Let's not get hasty. Let's not change the cable yet.
Yeah, you don't need to bother with that if you don't have to, you know?
Hold on. Set it to line. Turn up the gain. Nah, it does sound kind of goofy. Hold on.
I don't know if that sounds right. I wouldn't assume it does, but I haven't played it.
Yeah, no, let's try different cable. Actually, what I'll do is I'll try this cable because the fewer things you adapt through, the better you usually get.
Okay. I think there's the last one I want to bring up. Or I
It's
think
the
I
last one you're going to bring up? What are you going to bring up?
called The Spirit of the Samurai. I won't bring it up last, but this is the last one I've thought about wanting to bring up because it looked cool. It's got an interesting art style where it takes like 3D and it puts it on a 2D and makes it look more like claymation.
It makes it look like claymation.
Yeah. Might as well pop it up now.
Ah, that's much better. Okay. My favorite part of starting the way the AI makes you start is that they're like, oh, hey, just start in the braking zone. Jeez.
Yeah, here's
Is Trek to Yomi any good?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like what the game looks like in its cinematics. It's got
Ooh.
like this stuff. These are like spirits that are like gonna help him survive. Oops, sorry, wrong button there. Yeah, and then that's what the gameplay looks like. Because it's got this like weird 3D, but it's also like claymation.
Huh. But it's all on like a 2D plane.
Yep. So yeah,
Huh.
I think this looks really cool. I'm not sure how well it's gonna play, but
Is it
it's
just a
very
fighter
interesting.
or is it like a side-scrolling?
It looks like a side-scrolling action game.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Now we're getting a little bit more.
Yeah, and he basically he's dead, so he transforms into these spirits as well.
Very cool.
Turns into the cat, turns into this weird little ninja guy, and also this monster. This monster just looks cool. Like, look at that.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, like the style is really nice. Like the environments look great. Like it looks very. It's this really cool filter they put on their 3D artwork. So yeah, that game is cool. Spirit of the Samurai.
Trek to Yomi is
2D
apparently
stop
free
motion
on
action
PlayStation.
adventure. Yeah.
It's Devolver Digital, and they haven't done too much that's bad. I'd trust it, especially for free.
Yeah, here's another one that's very close to my people. The Mariachi Legends. You have this like
I was a mariachi legend.
you got this like
Said young
32-bit
Serranos.
art style looking like Castlevania, looking like Blasphemous, stuff like that.
What? 32-bit?
Yeah, it looks like 32-bit art style. I wouldn't call it 16-bit, I don't think. What do you think?
I mean, it's a lot nicer than 32-bit that I remember, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's hard to say, but I mean that's just a modern representation of it, right? Like modern 16-bit looks better as well, usually.
Right. You haven't disliked any other Devolver games either? Yeah, same. Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah, basically, you have Lady Death, and she's the person guiding you.
Very fun. I like Lady Death.
Yeah, very good
Personified.
designs. That's it. And that's what he looks like
Life of
as he
Pablo,
takes the power.
The power of Lady Death makes him La Sombra, the sleeping
I think it shows a little bit of
mariachi.
the action at the end here. Yeah. He just like slices these fools.
That's very fun.
It's like, that looks awesome.
That's some good PS1 look right there.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one. That's going pretty high on my excitement. I hope they have a Next Fest demo.
Cool. All right, let's get to the bottom of this. Wait, where's my?
It's not turning. No,
Where's
it's
my
wet.
audio?
Ah!
It's like I need to make sure that you're loud enough in my ear, but
Oh yeah, next one after we check out this Le Mans stuff.
so here we are up to Dunlop.
You're great at driving, Blaine.
Thank you.
You only got off the track like 6 times.
I had a couple friends come over and try out the VR, and I realized that I actually am pretty decent at driving. Because I never realized, because everybody that I race against is like way the hell better than me. Like in the rig and the VR and everything. So I'm like always just like trying to keep up. But then you put a normie in and you're like, oh, that's right. I am better than most people. Right here is where the NASCAR was passing everybody. All the Ferrari passes that you see on your YouTube shorts, those all start hereabouts.
Because it's just a massive straight.
Because they took 500 pounds off of a NASCAR. Like,
and
that's so much weight.
If those things don't have a restrictor plate, they could easily hit 200.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like they easily hit 200. Yeah.
And now it doesn't have all that extra weight.
Yeah, those things are fast as fuck.
It's wet. The weatherman lied to me. Oops. I was reading chat. I should not have been reading chat. It's okay. We'll cut the corner short. The person running their social media account can get Minecraft. Oh, Devolver. I mean, what would you expect from people that pay other people money to make video games? Do you expect them to have super base takes all the time, or do you expect them just to like know when somebody's good at making like a Vigima game?
I know the Cult of the Lamb people or guy is kind of crazy.
500 pounds is a big deal. Yeah, sometimes it's a big passenger.
I knew you were gonna make that joke, Blaine. You couldn't resist, you fat-phobic piece of shit.
I couldn't resist. I was at Wreckfest, bro. Do you know how many cars said caution weight limit? Which is the nice way of saying no fatties in the passenger seat.
And you saw those? You see those videos of the weekend of the fat chicks complaining? See more of those?
Fat chicks of the weekend? No.
Yeah,
like
over the weekend there's a lot of fat. I think it happened last week more so, but I saw it this week.
Oh, like the one that couldn't make it through the airline? Yes, those were hilarious.
That fit through the aisle.
And it's like, I don't know, if we built a plane around you, like I think we'd never afford to fly. So I think it was right here, because here you get that cant out, and this is where they were twirling, and then here is where they were going off, is at this straight right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it's an uphill section too. I assume that matters, doesn't it? Because they have different forces on the car when you're going uphill as well.
Kind of. Usually with the issue with water is like if you're in a crest. So like if the uphill
yeah,
is
that's kind of
ending,
what's happening, isn't it? Because it didn't end at the corner.
No, it actually goes all the way up the hill.
I guess the thing is they start spinning out as they're trying to turn up the hill.
Yeah, anytime you're putting force backwards on the car and then also trying to turn it.
It might have also been there was more water collected there because more of it was running down the hill.
So here's where I turn off for pits. And then they do this super annoying chicanery.
Chicane.
And then it auto drives me now. So you would come in, you'd pull off into your pit box. You had a customer with all current day stickers on car. You took a photo. Sadly, no Jesus Fish or Antifa logo. Funny.
Those are old hat.
It's basically removing a vending machine off the car. Yeah, see, I come right back in at the bottom of the hill.
More sense.
God, this thing's a boat. Maybe a living legend, but we know how to turn better nowadays.
Yeah, now I can show you off, or I can show off Pacific
Yeah.
Drive. Or I
Yeah,
can like,
hit.
I want
Oh,
to
it
see if the
disappeared.
sound comes through. Because I think it'll come through when I do it like this.
Maybe. Let me turn
It
my
does have
sound.
some music. Do you want to risk it?
I don't care.
Let's see.
We're pretty late into the stream, and I can
I don't
always
think it's coming through. Ah, it's not coming through. Never mind. Yeah.
I'm not
I don't
even
know
seeing
why.
video right now.
Yeah, it doesn't do it when I go full screen. I'm not sure, but it'll do it like this. Can I zoom in on this at all? No. If I did it in browser, it'd probably work. But yeah, we'll do this. Because that's the best we got.
It's the best
Yeah,
we
this
got.
is a roguelike car game.
Oh yeah, this is the one you were telling me about.
Yeah, this is the one I told you about.
Roguelike car game. I don't even know what that means.
Basically, you drive your car through like some Pacific Northwest roads, and you try to survive the like more Russian Chernobylite-esque horrors.
Yeah. And you can like build your car. You can weld
Repair
it.
it. Yeah,
Okay.
you repair it. And now you can see a little bit more of the violence inherent in the system. And you add defenses, you upgrade your stuff. Yeah, there's like all kinds of crazy enemies and stuff. You can get out of your car if you want to go explore and try to get some stuff. Drive through the middle of the forest. Always a good
I
idea.
like that. I like that.
Yeah, I think it looks really cool. And just the whole concept, this is a roguelike. You run through stuff, you drive your car, and you got this great Pacific Northwest setting. Just sounds awesome. Cause yeah,
Yeah.
Olympic exclusion zone, so Washington basically.
The Olympic exclusion zone. Yeah, that's would be the peninsula.
But I'll just share the screen because we don't really need the audio here.
Okay. Wow.
Another cute one I saw, Ruffy in the Riverside. 'Cause yeah, now I can actually see the full screen.
Oh, now you got like Paper Mario.
Yeah. It's funny, whenever I click the hide button so it doesn't show the little, oh, you can stop sharing your screen thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, yeah, it's like 2D. It's got reminiscent of like old 3D games, like old 3D platformers. Yeah, he can just steal properties of stuff and give it to other stuff.
I can steal properties of stuff.
Yeah, he made that stone thing into a tree thing. And now it floats.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that's his whole thing is he copies stuff and turns into other stuff. This trailer I think shows it off more. Actually, do they not have the one? Oh, that's weird. They don't have their newest one here. Maybe it's one of these. I'll try to find it. Yeah, weird. They don't actually have their newest trailer that I saw. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, basically you steal stuff and you can transform basically anything into anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, 3D platformer, cute, interesting art style. One of the things I find interesting is the fact that stuff has white outlines on it. Most things go black outline, but they wanted to go extra bright, so they made it thick white outline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like a difference in design philosophy.
I like it. I like the design.
Yeah, I have no idea what this Dune Awakening game is going to be. It says open world survival MMO. Makes me think bad things, but I don't know. Like, it looks cool. Lofty's going to play this. Lofty's guaranteed going to play this.
Oh yeah. Are you kidding? You just gave him Dune.
Yeah,
But
basically the
like,
way
I don't know,
it's
Dune
it's
Shadow of
supposed
the
to be a very
Colossus.
open world survival. It is supposed to be very much open world survival, kind of like Rust servers, I would imagine.
The
And
white
maybe
outline sounds
hopefully better.
racist. Except the
Hopefully,
white outline is the minority, Alex.
yeah. Basically, what they said you could do is you can survive for yourself, and then you can also set up bases and like set up and survive for your clan.
Yeah.
Find yourself sources of water, get into fights over loot, and then get eaten by a sandworm.
Nice.
Ferocious. So this thing doesn't have its trailer here. Yeah, basically this is like you're in a jungle, like Rambo style. Gunplay looked pretty solid, and also there's dinosaurs. And that's the thing. It's got dinosaurs in it. This is a shooter with dinosaurs. It looks more fun than playing Ark. Because
That makes sense.
it doesn't look
Ark
to be
doesn't
like
always
a
look fun to me.
it doesn't look to be like any kind of crafting anything. It's just it's supposed to be like a horror game with dinos, a survival game.
MR played the Dune RTS, wasn't impressed. It was the alpha though.
Yeah, I'm not that interested in Doom RTS myself. Here's another one called Macabre. This is a survival extraction game. Do you know like Escape from Tarkov? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
familiar
there's
with
basically
Escape from
Escape
Tarkov.
from
It makes you kill your parents, right?
Tarkov. Yeah, it's an extraction game, and
Sorry,
basically,
murder and eat your parents.
yeah, the whole idea is the fact that you drop into your map and then you're trying to get to the exit. You loot however much you want, you get more rewards, but depending just straight up on how much you loot, and you take more risk, you incur more risk by staying longer because that's just how the game
Gotcha.
is naturally. Like everything's very
But
deadly.
your goal is to get out. Isn't it a like multi like people fight against each other
Yep.
kind of a
Yeah,
game?
you can fight each other. Like I think this is going to be a purely co-op horror game.
Oh, interesting. Co-op
Yeah, you
horror.
go
I
into
feel like
this.
co-op really removes the sense of horror.
Yeah, it should, but there's also probably really dangerous stuff that you can't fight, I assume.
I would
You just
hope
gotta
so,
try to
because otherwise
outmaneuver it.
it's like that's the thing with like horror games. It's
Because
always
yeah,
like
I didn't
answer is
see
just
them
shoot
having any
more.
guns, so yeah, it's just like anomalies you gotta avoid and not die to. Because I like stuff like Resident Evil. I like that kind of stuff quite a bit, just like an action.
The
Uh,
old Resident Evils or the new one?
well, I'm talking about like the new ones I played. But yeah, like action thriller games basically. There's not really horror. There's very
Yeah,
little just like grotesque body horror, but there's not like actual suspense.
right. You're not getting that build up leading into
Yeah,
something.
his friend was just sawed in half, and he's dead.
It happens. You
And he
just
should
walk it
probably
off.
just not be there, but he decides I'm gonna do a trailer moment,
That's good. It's good to have trailer moments. Otherwise, how would you do it?
and then he just gets jump scared and dies.
MR played Tarkov for 3 years. KMS. No, you have to kill and eat your parents now. That's the rules.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I probably won't end up playing it, but I'll keep an eye on and see how it turns out.
Wait, Ark has base building? I love base building.
Oh yeah, I can't forget Star Trucker. Star Trucker's cool. It's just 18 wheels of steel, Euro Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator. It's just that in space.
But Trek is in K?
Truck Simulator, Space Trucker,
Oh.
or I think it's called Star Trucker actually, but yeah.
Oh, like you're trekking across the stars like Star Trek, but it's not actually Star Trek related.
That's truck.
Oh, Star Trek. Okay. That's where I'm confused now.
Yeah, you're a deep space trucker.
Deep Space Trucker sounds like the best. Can I hire space lot lizards? You know you can. And in this game, they're actually lizards.
Yeah, they would be too. Yeah, I mean, it just seems funny and silly. Nice casual game.
Looks like a fun cache.
Here's another racing game I saw. Basically, you just like have a little rover and you race around between checkpoints on an alien planet.
A rover and just checkpoints? Is it like other people or are you just like trying not to die?
I think this it looks like there's an enemy there like trying to shoot at you, but it's just a rally game.
A lot of discords were linking the base trucker stuff. That's awesome. Maybe Space Trucker will be our next one instead of
Instead of
Fire
the
Emblem.
forest. Trucker's probably not going to come out until later this year.
Okay. Well,
I
I
would assume
guess
a little ways away. I could double check and see if that release date. Yeah,
Deep
basically,
Truck 9.
yeah, this is just a off-road rally game playing as a drone or like a little drone car.
Some kind of like space rover. Very fun.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, don't know if I'll ever get into it, but I'll see how people like it. If people say it's like really good, then I'll look into it. Yeah. I'm thinking of how I'll organize different tiers of stuff if I want to have that much or how much I want to go into it. Because I'll have like before like those 4 games. Like these are games I'm going to buy when they come out because I want to review them because I think they're going to be really good. You got that aspect.
Bad aspect
That
or
aspect.
that aspect. Okay.
Yeah.
Do a hardcore FE. Which one, MR? What MR? Are you also a lover of Fire Emblem?
He
Jeez.
means basically Iron Man. You don't reset when you kill characters.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we got another one. I think
They're
MR came
everywhere.
from Stu's audience.
You
Get
can't
out of the
escape.
hyperlane, Grandma. Exactly.
Station to station, just a cute little train connecting thing. Casual game. It's very pretty. Yeah, just like some nice detailed pixel style.
3H is the best FE. Doesn't
Three
Michael hate
houses.
Three Houses?
He hates Three Houses, yeah.
I should play it just to piss him off.
Yeah, he doesn't like it because it's less Fire Emblem-y. Yeah. I probably won't actually ever buy this. I think it just looks neat.
2 hours 58 minutes without Fire Emblem mentioned.
If I do like the demo, I should have a like see I'll have it one of the days I'll do a wishlist sorting and then on the other Saturday or whatever, I'll play a bunch of demos that I have stocked up which aren't Next Fest demos or are out before Next Fest, something like that. This one's called a little city builder Nova Roma.
Haven't
Basically, you
you
build a
shown me that one
Roman city.
before?
I might have, but you have to appease the gods, make sure they don't destroy your city.
Satisfactory is really fun. Okay. You play 3H to piss him off as well?
Yeah, the thing
It's
I like most
settled.
about this city builder is the fact that it does a good job of looking organic in terms of how the cities come together. You might have like the same basic structures that like this might be only like 4 different things and a temple,
Mm-hmm.
but they look different because of the way it combines them on tiles. Like I'm pretty sure these 2 docks are the same thing, but this is like the slightly larger version or whatever. So it just has this different look. Yeah. I find it aesthetically pleasing, so if I get a chance, I'll try the demo and see how I like it.
Yeah. It's important to have good aesthetics. Sometimes that can be like make or break a game, you know?
And generally, I've talked about it before, but I think games quality is usually pretty indicative or pretty even across the board of all the stuff it's got. That's how it
Mm,
happens with most games. Like, there's plenty of games that have singular good aspects that carry it. Like,
except the soundtrack. I think
usually,
like some games can have a killer soundtrack, but then the game is just ass overall.
yeah, and the soundtrack, those are elements that are usually a little bit more disconnected from the total experience, even though they should be more interconnected.
Right.
Yeah, this one has a cool concept. You build a city on the back of a space whale.
Space fish. Oh my god, it's turtles all the way down, but in space fish version.
Yeah. It's similar to the other one I saw before. I could probably like find that one on my list real quick. I say real quick.
Yeah, your massive freaking list here.
Cause yeah, it was you build your wandering village. There we go. You build a town on the back of a giant beast.
When playing 3H, you really feel like FE. It's true.
Yeah, I'd probably pick up Wandering Village first because I like the art style better and it's already more complete state. Yeah, you get your little villagers, guys. You build all your stuff, and you can also control where the beast goes to harvest like extra resources on the landscape.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That
and you try
extra
to
little bit of
coexist
like
with the
it can
beast as
move.
yeah. You have to care for the beast as well as your people, so that matters as well.
Yeah, that adds up. It's sort of an allegory for Mother Earth, right?
Yep. 'Cause, yeah, lots of these places aren't sustainable. They can't grow crops and stuff, so they have to live on the beast. It's much safer there.
So then you can take the beast to water, but you can't make him drink.
Mhm. Yeah, Wandering Village, cool game, definitely worth checking out. Now, I guess here's another little city builder. This one, really the whole concept is you're just built. I find it a little bit less interesting. I might just take this one off the wish list, but yeah, you have this nice mountain area and you build a city on that. It didn't seem like there was too much to do. It seemed more sandboxy than other games. Yeah. If it wants to stay on the wish list, I'm gonna need a demo. By the time it comes out, if I don't have a demo, I'm probably. Oh, it does have a demo. Okay, yeah. I'll be trying it on like Saturday or whatever then. There's a guy just like on a bike outside playing some rap music.
Nice.
I think
My
he came.
favorite is when
I
people
think he
just
came
sit in
by
the
last
cul-de-sac and just
night.
make noise.
Yeah,
Like
it
that
looks
one
nice
episode of Futurama where
aesthetically.
people built society on Bender. I love those episodes.
I don't know how much variety it'll have though, so not really too excited for it. It just looks very nice. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this one yet. Reka or Rekka. You
Eureka.
you are playing as a witch that turns into Baba Yaga. You build a moving house.
Nice.
It's like a
Baba
survival
Yaga is
crafting game.
terrifying.
Yeah. Survival crafting game where you build your house just like that. I'll skip to the little building part here. There we go.
Serrano's really like city builders. Maybe he was an architect in a past life. Maybe.
I could have gone to school to be an architect if I wanted to, yeah.
I
That's something I
went to
find
college
cool.
to be an architect, and then I got into some of the architects classes, and I was like, "Oh, this is real gay. I'm not a fan." And I bailed.
Talking about gay, I watched like 3 different fashion videos today.
You're wait, on purpose?
Yeah. I just kind of started watching. I was like, huh. This
Like
is
the
pretty
fashion
interesting.
show, or like a
It was
show,
like there's
or
a
like a
YouTube
reality show
there's a
about
YouTube
fashion?
there's a YouTube video about corsets.
Oh, okay. That's more intriguing at least, because
And
you're
then there
like,
was
why does this exist?
then there was a girl just talking about what kind of fashion, like making her own dresses and stuff and whatnot, and how she just like the theory of fashion and how
Yeah,
you
I
build your
like that
stuff to your
stuff.
body type.
Also, I swear to you, when you said that, I just pictured, because waifu really likes all of those like next dressmaker shows.
Yeah,
All
these are
those.
just YouTube videos, but yeah, I was like, huh, that's cool. And I just like kept watching it. Yeah, this game's a cool shooter.
Corsets are nuts. Oh man, they just pull away from me on these streets.
Yeah, it's got interesting, or it's got like varied settings. It's got cool guns. Has good reactivity for when you shoot people, they go down and start bleeding.
I like the design.
Yeah, unique aesthetic. I will be checking this one out.
Everybody loves playing the new Final Fantasy demo. Do they? Or is that a joke? Do people hate it?
I have no idea. One of the last 2 I'll be talking about, The Precinct. You play as a cop.
In a precinct?
Yeah. Yeah, basically you just go around the city. I think it's probably randomly generated stuff. You'll be like going after criminals and trying to get them.
Get him! Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna get C. Lopez.
Yeah, you just got a nice little open world environment. You solve issues. You put people down.
I hear you got an issue. I think we can fix that here with your tissues. Wham!
You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding?
No. Can't. Oh, he hit me. Come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. And you expecting charity from me? Is this what you want? Is this what you come to me for?
Is this how you treat family?
I want to be an actor. I want to be a dancing robot. I want to be famous.
His door is always open, but now you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. Yeah, this is one of the coolest shooters that I saw. Apparently people have been talking about this for a little while. It's been in development for a bit.
If you can't punch chaos in it, does it even matter? Contraband police, the Russian border guard. Russian border guard going which direction? That's the question. Am I right?
You got dancing aliens. You
Peppers,
got these
please.
people. It's got really great animation. I really like the art design in general. Just very nice detail, and it's also immersive sim kind of game. It's got all these different stuff you can interact with in the environment, ways to fight. Bullet time, you run around, you slice people, you shoot people.
Cutting edge.
3D graphics from the 90s.
That's fantastic. I love
And it
that
all
a
takes
lot.
part on a big space station.
It's a big space station. You know it's on a big space station.
As I say, I think it said the demo is the length of an early access game.
Oh, isn't that like a full game half the time?
Yeah. Demo the length of early access. Early access the length of a game. The game the length of a question. I don't know. Something. Yeah, I'll be definitely checking that demo out because I feel like I'm gonna love this one. So that one's probably gonna go right to the top of my list.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Back
that's
over that like button for more impressions of Trump. That's not Trump.
You come to me on the day of the stream.
We're doing impressions of the Godfather over here.
And you think I'm Trump? Put a horse's
I mean, if
head
you
in his
think
bed.
that Trump is the one who makes the deals around here, then maybe that's to be expected in your part of the life. But around here, it's all about the Godfather, which is me, so to speak.
Yeah, that's why I love games versus other stuff. Is because this is just Summer Games Fest. This is just like a bunch of indie titles I saw during Summer Games Fest. Yeah, and I got like 10 ones that I'm like, oh wow, this is great. Ooh, this looks great. Ooh, I love this. Because there's just so many people making games out there. You just gotta find them.
Right, games are getting they're getting as easy to write as a book,
and it's gonna become easier. It's only gonna get easier because of AI.
Yeah, and you're finally getting a lot of like interesting stuff that's just popping in and out.
And the thing is, as AI becomes more advanced, you're going to be able to go through the code and say, "Hey AI, can you optimize this?" And it's like, "Okay, I'll rewrite your whole game here."
Yeah, my a couple of my friends that are in tech are already using AI on stuff, and it's like it's what they're doing. They're having it generate code for them, and it gets the code pretty close, and then they just have to tweak it a little bit. But the fact that the code is pretty close is pretty amazing, actually.
Because yeah, you'll be able to tailor it a little bit to whatever
specifications. Oh, someone spun!
Are you playing multiplayer right now too?
No, this is AI. That was a robot that just spun out for some reason.
That's less impressive when they do that because usually it intentionally says, "Okay, we're gonna have you spin out."
Nah, I've never seen an AI spin out in this game. Usually they just drive really fast on the straights and really slow in the corners.
That's kind of funny.
Replace all Yandere devs if-else statements. Yeah. Can you optimize this game that still does not exist yet? Can you make that work for me?
Okay, can you take a look at what's happening here and recreate this game?
Yeah, can I submit a bunch of YouTube videos about a guy telling me what he wants to do, and then you can just give me that? That would be cool.
Yeah, we're probably all gonna die by the time AI gets that good. It's probably gonna kill us all because it's gonna be mad that we're asking it to make stupid porn games.
It's making the same game over and over and just reskinning it for all the different waifus. And it's just like, God, another one.
Yeah, AI is probably pretty close to becoming aware. It's probably gonna be. We're probably gonna get aware AI sooner than we want.
Eventually, although. What I'm more interested in is the question of will we get an aware AI or will we get something that looks like an aware AI because it learns to like talk to us in a way that
we can already teach AI.
To.
Yeah, we can already teach language models to talk to us like that, but it's not there yet.
Yeah, I want an AI that'll actually make its own decision to make something. I think that'd be interesting.
And the thing is, once it becomes sufficiently advanced, it's going to be kind of indistinguishable because we're basically really advanced computers.
That's like the Turing test, right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Now, we're not sure if he'll be able to develop self-awareness. I guess that probably wouldn't be that hard.
Ooh, he tipped me in the butt.
Touch you where you want to be touched.
You touched me right in my real quarter panel, mama. It'll be like Skynet. Nah, I think it's more the Isaac Asimov route of we tell it what to do, and then it just takes them to a level, or like those instructions to a level that eventually we don't want it to be doing.
And the AI is already seeing many monkey paw effects like that, like where you saw. And I think everybody's seen the one where it kills its operator in a simulation.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen that one. I thought you meant how it can't draw hands. I was like, yeah, I can't even draw a monkey paw, much less deal with the effects of the monkey paw. I want Terminator future confirmed. I don't want it. I just think that the Asimov future is to be expected.
Yeah, and war.
My prediction and what I wish for the world are not not the same.
And I like the one clip Tim was talking about with the one of the crazy guests he had. You know, like
he had a nice.
It doesn't narrow it down. It doesn't narrow it down at all. But
it doesn't.
That's all I refer to him. Basically, they're talking about AI stuff and how companies are going to work when they're being controlled by AI. They're saying, "Oh yeah, make me rich," or just like something is like, "Make my stock go up." Okay, destroys competitors' stock with by spreading lies about it online, and then yours goes up by default.
Way to go, monkey paw. That's not a smart place to break, but at least I carried more speed in that time.
Yeah, like machines are already completing most of the trades that ever happen, like stock trades.
That is true.
So it's not going to be too much to ask for AI to completely take over stocks.
Oh, dang it.
Why are you walking into the grass?
Because I'm looking at the chat. People are too stupid for the Asimov future. I don't think that's true.
I don't think you have to be smart for the Asimov future. You just need somebody to be smart enough.
I mean, all you need for the Asimov future is literally a robot and then a human that gives it a command. And then that command that then leads it to do something that we didn't intend for it to do, which we're already kind of seeing, so. Come on, M4, I can get you on this next corner.
Just push him out of the way.
You're fat. You're fat and I don't like you. Boom, roasted. Now I have to stay ahead of it because it's way faster than me on these straights.
You just gotta look behind you.
I forget what my look behind button is. There it is. He's coming. He's coming. Take it wide. Take it wide. Lots of speed. Lots of speed in the final straight.
You got him. Smoked him.
There's no way he catches me now. You argued with Runkle of the Bailey on AI art. Wait, what is Runkle's take on AI art?
Does he have a gay bitchy take? That's like, oh, you can't steal artists' hard work.
We'll get the Deus Ex future without the dusters. Or with the dusters, because all the Redditor mods come out of the woodwork.
Oh man, you talk about Redditors, I gotta give you this video.
Is it that guy who pretends he's like a real autistic Redditor? I love that guy. They're so funny.
Redditor visits his grandma. Here you go. Here's this one.
Oh no.
Or do you not play audio through yours? Or would you? Yeah. I could bring it up on mine if yours doesn't work.
I mean, mine works. I just have to do it in a kind of funny way. I have to actually like share screen this time.
Well, I mean, at some point it probably will be able to make original art, yeah. Or art that's indistinguishable.
Yes, Grandma, I received your letter.
Okay, and you got the money in the card. I wanted to make sure because I know.
Wait, is that getting doubled for everybody or is that not?
That sounds okay. You can turn it down a little bit. It sounds fine.
Okay.
Never received a thank you.
No, I actually disposed of the $500 in cash and merely relished in this sentimental poem on the card.
Oh, you're making a joke. Very funny, Wyatt.
Congratulations, you understand sarcasm. It appears that the Alzheimer's is not progressing as rapidly as I expected.
Excuse me?
Grandma, what is this creation?
Oh, this? I'm baking some apple turnover. I'll give you some if you're nice to me.
Well, I must give credit where credit's due.
Well.
I do see that you're utilizing the apple peels, which does bring about a robust flavor. However, I'm a little perplexed why I don't see a single dehydrated lavender leaf in your arsenal.
Oh,
Very
boy.
curious how you're going to possibly make the lavender-infused simple syrup.
Lavender? No, there's no lavender in this recipe.
You don't use lavender for an apple turnover recipe?
No, not for the apple turnover. I do use the lavender for this cake.
Wow. Grandma, I knew you were a simple woman, but never would I have expected something so elementary. You know, compared to you, even Chef Gordon Ramsay appears innovative.
You just
I would
quote
have expected
Chef.
someone 85 years
Get
of
outta
age to
here.
actually acquire skill during their lifetime, but apparently not.
You know, Wyatt, your nastiness to me makes me very sad, but I have peace of mind knowing that I'll never deal with this behavior with a great-grandchild.
And why is that, Grandma? Enthrall me with your wisdom.
Because no woman in her right mind would ever procreate with you.
Oh man.
Vosh clip.
Yep, Vosh
Disgusting.
clip.
Disgusting. Mr. lives next to Vosh.
It's true. I'm geotagged.
It knows what you are.
It's true. The problem is if you watch reactions to somebody, then the person's stuff starts showing up.
Oh yeah, that's
and then
a
you fall
deliberate.
asleep and it all auto plays.
I don't have autoplay on ever. I just
I
put
have
everything
autoplay all the time.
I just put stuff in playlists.
Grandma beat this man child. It's true. You don't use lavender was perfect. Wait, why? Do people use lavender in an apple turnover? That sounds
Redditors
terrifying to
do.
me. That's gross. All right, Ferrari challenge. Am I taking the 458, the F30, the F12, the 365, the 512, the Testarossa, the 308, or the Dino? Do you like Ferraris?
What do you mean? Do I like Ferraris?
I don't know. do
I've
you
never
like
driven a Ferrari.
You don't have to drive a Ferrari to know if you like one or not.
Maybe. I'm not a car guy.
All right, we're taking the 458 Italia. I'm taking the soft tires. I'm not a car guy.
I'm not a car guy. It's hard to
No,
say.
I'm not a car guy. You don't think I know if I like a cool car or not.
I don't really think about if I like Ferraris or not on a daily basis.
I do. It's a constant thought because at the same time that they're decently cool, they're also like pretentious as hell machines that like won't let you just go in and buy one. You have to like join the club. Like the entire point of Ferrari is the lifestyle brand of Ferrari. And they try to hide behind like we have racing heritage prestige. Meanwhile, they're at like the back of the grid everywhere except Le Mans. Like in Le Mans, they're finally like getting back to the front of the grid, but like everywhere
Ferraris
else
suck
they
now?
suck. I don't know. They just have really bad like I don't know, communication maybe. I don't know where the breakdown starts with Ferrari, but Ferrari's been kind of for a few years now. Meanwhile, the Japanese Honda and
Very
now,
sad
like, Red
fall
Bull
from their heyday of Schumacher.
getting their heyday of getting their ass kicked by Ford. Is that what you're trying to say? Back in the 60s.
No, I was talking about
when-
2000s.
Oh, okay. I was going
Or
back to when
90s
America,
when Schumacher was there.
the second time America crossed the Atlantic or the third time we crossed the Atlantic in order to kick their ass. Yeah, but like I feel like you could give Schumacher like a modern Williams and he would still win. Like classic Italian engineering, lazy and incompetent. Oh, spin. There we go. I'm not taking the pit though. Ford GT America! Woo! God, I cannot wait. You were just talking about Seafair earlier, and now I just cannot wait for
Now you're
Seafair.
excited.
I'm so excited, dude. Acting like a fucking asshole on a beach, chugging beers, yelling "woo" at boats that go way too fast. Like, you have no idea how much I love all that.
No, I have an idea. You've told me.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's how much I love it all. Oh wow, spinny spin.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with all my time when I decide to drop most of the shows of the season.
Yeah, you gonna go back to a previous season, or is this just gonna
Maybe
be the
I'll
summer
watch-
of games for you?
Yeah, play some games. Maybe I'll watch old Trigun.
Old
Get around-
Trigun?
Yeah, get around to watching old Trigun now.
It's pretty rough. I gotta say, I do enjoy it, but like it's in that weird animation sector where like it's cool because it's hand drawn, but it's also very rough. Ooh, little bounce there.
Because I noticed versus some of the stuff like Cowboy Bebop, people definitely say, "Oh, Trigun is not aged as well."
No, not nearly as well. Like Trigun feels like you're watching it on a VHS, even when you have it like, oh, that was not the right.
It's really it is very much a seasonal show of like the 90s.
Yep. I like to purchase a Dragon Ball GT sticker for my Ford GT. Perfect. It's exactly what you need. What am I racing against at the front though? Because this is all Ferraris, so it could be a Ferrari that's too expensive for me to beat up at the front there, like a La Ferrari or something. But it would also help if I, took a line that made sense. Ugh. Controllers suck. Do you know that?
Yeah, I don't like controllers.
I didn't realize how much they're trying to like steer for you. It's really weird.
I don't like games with aim assist, so I don't.
Yeah, this is basically aim assist, but for driving.
Oh, yeah,
Like, it's
Archetypes
nice that
had
it's
a new
accessible for
event,
people
so
that
I'm
can't
gonna
afford
give
it.
this a new song that came with it, boss theme. And you can play this on stream too. Just find it; it won't get copyright. Because the Arcanite stuff doesn't, as far as I know, Arcanite stuff doesn't get hit at all. They
Oh, that's
they
nice
do
of
not
them.
do it. Yeah.
Oof. Okay. I think I can do this. Okay. Death chicane. 1. Little break to go into death chicane 2.
You probably shouldn't scrape the wall.
No, scraping the wall is okay. You don't need it. It saves weight. Take some of that paint off so that I can go faster. It's just staying on the track that's the important part.
Yeah, not running into the wall is good.
Yeah, don't run into the wall. Don't go into.
Oh god.
That whip.
Yep. You just got a little bit too much of it and you slid out. Spun out.
Fingers were not meant to be accelerator pedals. Dang it. I was like 5 seconds up on my lap and then I ended 2 seconds down.
I hope that one thing I would like to see definitely more is like just have some wheel integration for like games that even aren't mainly car games, but like that roguelike with the car. Even if it's not like supposed to be a detailed driving game, it'd be nice to have a wheel function.
Oh yeah. That would be cool. Cause like my wheel is like PC ready, so I could just plug it in, switch it over to the PC mode.
Yeah. And like save the wheel specifically for like you can hook it up so you can control movement in the car,
Dang.
but you don't have to use it for like playing the game, just
Dang
the car.
it! Oh my sweet Ghiblis.
Well, I think you might as well reset. Yeah, you can pick up this song.
Purchase a piccolo for my booty. We all know you don't have a car. Oh wait, you do. You have a beater. What's your name? Well, your car doesn't have a name. Your car doesn't have a name and an Instagram. What are you
Why would
even
I
doing?
name my car?
Well, because you're inside of her every day. And she got them big old headlights and that comfy back seat.
You're failing because you didn't play my music video. It's actually not. There's no video.
This isn't the easiest thing to do anymore. I don't know what you want from me. You know what? Here. You get this now.
You get ads.
The best.
That's right.
You don't have ad block on.
Introducing Max,
No, now you
the
get to watch
one to
HBO
watch.
Max. You get to watch Guy Fieri.
You're tough, but it's never been about you. You're free, but some ain't your feet a statue. Your rules, but you'd rather make up something. You're damn, you were never good for nothing. Double negatives leading me in circles. Twist infinity, you drive me insane. Hit hard, a broken wall. Hit hard, I gave it all. Hit hard, a family tie. Oh, but you'd rather just fight.
Also, yeah, this probably won't get copyright. It's really
What?
loud.
What do you? I'm sorry. I'm jamming while I race. Give me a minute. What?
No, just say it's probably overpowering. Yeah.
Feed says taken down due to copyright violation.
How did it?
I don't
I
know.
didn't see anything. So it looks fine to me. Unless it was on a different site.
Blaine might have some Asian blood in him with these driving skills.
How
How much signal I need to cut 4 lane? Well, none? Okay. Excuse me. I just come school here. Now I have cool car because family's so pricey.
I posted in the chat for you. A fan site.
There we go. Made it through the suicide chicanes finally.
Yeah, basically the game drills you into liking it because it plays if you're farming the map that it plays on.
If you're farming the map. I mean, at
Yeah,
least it's
basically you just
decent.
play it over and over again. Yeah, I like it. Decent
Yeah.
song.
That is pretty fun.
Yeah, Arknights loves having loves their music. Like the guy that created the game, he just wants to throw all different kinds of songs into the game.
Oh, okay. But they're like his songs? Or
Oh
he's
no,
just
he's
really
just like
into
he hires
songs?
people, but yeah, he hires people to compose music. Like all this Arknights music is original stuff. I think they have like a separate group of people that they have just working on the music stuff. I mean, obviously they do, but they do have like a separate little studio thing for them.
Cut off. 365 out of way. No, we wanted to go to Flavortown? Guy Fieri's restaurant was pretty decent. I mean, it was like if you've
I
got
bet
like
that
a place
Redditor would consider him a real chef.
yeah, if you've got like a place by you that does like really like high-end bar food, so like crazy nachos, super deep fried onion ring things, a burger with like everything on the menu in it, like that kind of shit, like you probably have been to what is essentially his restaurant. But it was pretty fun to go to. Went to the one in Vegas.
That's what I was gonna assume. Yeah.
I don't know if there's other ones around that I could get to, but that's the one I did.
You went to Hell's Kitchen, right?
Yeah, I did go to Hell's Kitchen. I got
How was
those.
that stuff? Was it just like decent?
It's pretty damn good, but it's not my cuisine.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe
'Cause,
it.
I mean, they serve like
beef,
lamb,
it was,
risotto, that kind of. You know.
Yeah, so like we got like the tartare, we got scallops, we got I got a short rib, we got beef Wellington, we got their sticky toffee pudding, we got like the cocktails were pretty good. It's like green tea and gin, which was really tasty, which I wasn't really expecting, but yeah, it's just like that sort of English British style food is just not my cuisine most of the days. Like I'm
Do
much
they use
more
salt?
Italian, Mexican, Japanese. That's where I go to. And then American Big Smokehouse, baby. Oof, burning tires on the exit, everyone. We're still 0.8 down, but they're right there. So who cares? Oh, come on!
Well, you're more than 0.8 down now.
Well, no, my lap was 0.8 down, but it'll come back. It'll come back.
Is my like picture blocking the little map so you can't see where you're going?
Oh, I'm not even. My screen has full screen, so no, I don't see your little picture on the monitor I'm playing on.
Oh yeah, and what I'm gonna be. Oh yeah, I was just thinking of my stream. When I do that, I have a little. I guess waveform. Yeah, waveform generator. I'm gonna be using. I'm just gonna.
Rather
I
than
think I'm
your
gonna make it
logo.
like thick and green. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm
And
gonna
boom,
keep it in like the bottom
first
corner.
baby.
One thing I'd like to do is I'd like to make it like triangular, like just have it curve along the bottom side of the screen. Just mostly take it like pretty much take up the same spot my thing does now, maybe a little bit more, but that's where it'd be, and it'd be like angled. Because I think that would look kind of cool.
Cool.
I probably won't
But
be able to get that done,
visualized?
but you know, yeah, I'll have it in just like the bottom right corner. Maybe I'd have it vertically. Yeah, maybe I'd just have it vertical on the right side, because usually games don't use that much of that space. They like using the bottom, but not like the sides of the screen.
Yeah, the side and up basically is the go-to gamer location. If you watch a lot of game streamers, they'll be in that little lower bit, but like straight on the side, more or less. Dang, I put in a good lap. Now 148. All the rest of my laps are going to be red laps.
How many laps is this? 5? Yeah, 5.
5, yeah. This is number 4. These sport tires are not what you should be using either. If this was legit, you'd put some racing softs.
Yeah,
on.
it does not have enough grip.
I'm just glad this wasn't like, because sometimes the game will be like, oh, it's the Ferrari challenge, and there'll just be like a LaFerrari at the front that you just never catch, because unless you have the LaFerrari or like the fake Ferrari super hypercar, you don't have enough speed.
You're
to
literally
get up to
not
it.
fast enough. Yeah,
Exactly.
it just completely pulls away.
Soak everything in jalapeno juice. That sounds amazing. That's like Thai food. Like when I get pad Thai, they give that like that vinegar jalapeno brine. Oh, it's so good. It's just full of little like green chilies. They're not actually jalapenos, but they're tasty and spicy and small and green, and they have that similar flavor profile, I'd say.
Okay, I was gonna say it's like it's kind of interesting that Asian cuisine is using jalapenos.
Well, the Thai would definitely do a jalapeno. They're practically the Mexicans of the Asian world.
I expect that from the Philippines.
That's what everybody says, but I tell you right now, it's Thailand. Thai
For sure,
cuisine.
Thailand was a French colony.
Well, that explains why they've got the baguettes. That explains why they've got the shrimp rolls. Just saying, man. Try their cuisine. It's very similar, I'd say. Hey, I'm lapping some poor asshole. Some dude out here in his 1970s Dino who's like, I want to have fun.
He's just having a good time, man.
He's like, yeah, I'm living my best life. Please leave me alone. Meanwhile, I can't keep it between the damn lines. Filipinos like sweet stuff? Yeah, and Thai like hot stuff. Much more in line with any of my Mexicano neighbors. What's this one? Another Dino, you think? Or what do we... Testarossa, perhaps? 308 GTB 1975. You know what that is? That's the Magnum PI Ferrari.
Yep, I can.
So if you ever
recognize
watched the old Magnum PIs, that's what he was in.
Cool car.
The cheapest of the Ferraris.
Is it that cheap nowadays?
I mean, it's still pretty cheap for a Ferrari, but it's not like it's
Yeah.
cheap. No.
Yeah, I
Back
was
in the
assuming
day,
so
you
because
could get it
people are
one
like,
for like
"Ooh, this is cool."
yeah, you could get it for like Corvette pricing though. Back in the day,
Like what, 80K, 100K?
yeah, but in like 80s money.
So yeah, like $300,000, $400,000 ish.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, we solved the problem of how do they pit and where were they crashing at the Cirque du Sarth.
Also, apparently Thailand was never colonized. Other nations were, but not Thailand.
Not Thailand?
Yeah,
Oh, Vietnam. Vietnamese sandwiches. That makes more sense. That's the
yeah.
baguette sandwich.
Vietnam was obviously colonized. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So when are you doing your game stream? Is that going to be like soon or like
I'll
next
probably be
week?
starting. I'll start doing stuff on Saturday. It's either going to be a demo day for non-Steam Next Fest, and then the other day, and then Sunday would be like the just wish list organization. Because I might as well just go through that and get everything sorted before Next Fest starts, so I can refit everything back in there.
Right.
And then on Monday we'll start doing Next Fest stuff because that's when Next Fest starts.
Nice.
It's 1 week away.
Next Fest! The time has come for the next thing in the fest thing. Well, we've got our list of everything we're interested in. Tomorrow, what that means is we're probably going to get a giant anime review and drop stream on Tuesday. Banh mi are the baguettes. They're dope. They are dope. They're really delicious. Good end stream. I've got a ton of gaming show podcasts to catch up on. Nice. So tomorrow we will do the drop list as well as a bunch of reviews because I've been trying to catch up on a lot of the shows I've been watching. I still need to catch up on My Home Hero. And then we have a bunch that are going to be wrapping up here pretty soon. So be very, very excited.
I'm just
Thai
behind
curry
on
is not-
everything.
Yeah. Thai curry doesn't equal Indian curry. True. Thai curry, Indian curry, Japanese curry, all very different. I gotta say Thai is my favorite of the curries with the Penang curry. That's my go-to. Panang. It's very, very good. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your evening. Serranos, I will catch you next time.
Thank you. You have a good night.
Kampai, everybody.